Okay, we have the green bars, we have the live counter sticking up, so we should now be live, which of course means welcome back to the Storytime Network. It is the Paradox Hour podcast, and we are here with another premiere stream. It's another season of anime. It sure is one of the anime seasons of all time. That's for damn sure.
There's a lot of content this season. A lot of it's good. A lot of it, we'll get to that.
I would hesitate to say there's a lot that's good. But, yeah, I think we probably have more premieres to discuss than, certainly any previous season, I can remember, or at least since I've been doing my current setup, because I had to add new fucking sources in the OBS to fit all the fucking key visuals in.
Jesus Christ. That is insane.
How
many premieres are we discussing?
That's a very good question. It's not what I'm particularly prepared to answer right this second. Let's just say a lot. And also, Jack, you somehow ended up with the fewest premieres assigned to actually be watched to you.
Yeah, I know, it's weird. Partially because of stuff going unlicensed, and partially because, like, one of them is a very, very late premiere, so we're not hitting it in the stream.
I mean, yeah, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6 shows, I believe, that have not been licensed. They're still on the list.
That's a crazy number.
Yeah, it's ludicrous that so many shows just went unlicensed.
And we also have 2 of them that have not aired yet. One airs, I think, in a few days. I think on the 24th. And then the other one is not until fucking August.
Yeah.
Like, late middle August at that. I believe it's the 21st.
Absolutely unhinged.
Yeah. Just one last thing before we get started. It is a very important day today. It is the 20th of July, which is, of course, Nagisa from Assassination Classroom's birthday. Y'all better give him fucking respect. He deserves everything good in life.
Yes, he does.
I'll take your word for it. I haven't read or watched it yet, so I can't say anything.
Honestly shocked that you have it, Nmbr.
Well, hey, there's a lot of things I want to watch/read that I just haven't gotten around to. So.
I would seriously recommend
and all that.
But
really, you're a fan. I wasn't aware.
Yeah, Mill does a good job hiding it.
The guy with Nagisa in his PFP. Yeah, I'm recommending that you watch it. What a shocker. Sorry, I just noticed something. Give me a second.
Is it that you cropped the Mirio PFP, but you didn't move it to the right?
I apparently didn't know. I don't know what's happened there. Either way, it's in its regular position now. I'm not sure what happened there. I don't know. I definitely cropped it at some point, so it might be that. And I just didn't do it for the premiere bit. I don't know. Anyway, let's get
we have a long list to get to.
Underway with our first premiere. 9 Ruler's Crown. It didn't get licensed.
Rip.
Oh no! How tragic!
The first show and it didn't get licensed is a visual.
Honestly, though, I've heard good things about the visual novel, but yeah,
visual novel adaptation done by
this is a visual novel. Okay.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, even if it is a good visual novel, that doesn't mean it's going to get a good adaptation.
So basically, what seems to
hardly ever do.
Based on the synopsis, some fucking dude like breaks a local shrine's sacred relic that gives a lot of people superpowers, and then somebody fucking turns into a serial killer.
Sounds rad.
Yeah. The only name I'm necessarily recognizing off the top of my head is Tomokazu Sugita.
He's a good VA.
And the director is Koichi Ohata, who storyboarded an episode of Ballpark last season. And
Less ringing endorsement there.
And a few episodes of Ragnar Crimson. Yeah, it's not. It's not
for it. The storyboarding was not one of those elements.
Not the greatest fucking track record in the world. But hey, anyway, yeah. There's not really much we can say about this. It literally didn't. We literally couldn't watch it legally. So let's move on to. Oh fucking Christ! Apocalypse Bringer Mynoghra. World Conquest starts with the Civilization of Ruin.
What a name.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also like this one. It's a fairly different and novel take on the Isekai concept. By, instead of it being a generic RPG, it's more of a 4X game he gets reincarnated into. Which, if you don't know what 4X game is, think Civilization.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I heard this was like Diet Overlord?
It's Overlord, but less edgy, and also has a more interesting game base.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a really interesting one. Plus, unlike in Overlord, the protagonist actually doesn't start off, super overpowered and broken. He's just, has some access to resources that aren't common in the setting, because he has some magic powers, and that's it. Also, basically everyone except for his right-hand woman perceives him as this weird shadowy monster that intimidates them, which is also interesting.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I like this one. It helps that the protagonist and his right hand have an interesting dynamic in that she remembers all the times that he's played the game and used her as one of his avatar characters. So they actually have an existing relationship to work off of rather than her being, just a fawning sycophant.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, this is, I think, a much more interesting execution of more typical Overlord style formula.
Well, Studios Maho Film. I'm not necessarily. Actually, no. Riko Sasuke, I believe, I recognize.
Yeah, this one is okay on the production front. It's not anything groundbreaking, but still decent.
The director did. Well, he was animation director for the first couple episodes of Dr. Release. Director of I'll Be the Villainess Who Goes Down in History.
Yeah, I don't think the production values are absolutely wild. The same studio that did Blue Miburo, by the way.
That's not a great sign, if I'm brutally honest.
Again, the production values are not the draw here. But yeah, I still think this is fairly good. It's in, I'd say, upper middle level of the premieres this season.
Yeah.
Has some stuff going for it.
Alright, let's move on to April Showers Bring May Flowers. Also didn't get licensed. Which is weird.
We're going to be saying that more than once.
I'm honestly... this is one that I could sort of understand Nine Rulers Crown not getting licensed. This one I'm a little bit confused about. I feel like this is one that probably should have been licensed.
It has some Skip and Loafer vibes to it, kinda. At least from what I've seen in the PVs. And it doesn't seem like it's going to be a cute, fluffy romance of sorts. There's no real reason to not license this. I don't know why it went unlicensed.
At the same time, it does sort of feel very similar to quite a few romance shows I feel like we've had in the past 2 or 3 years, which is non-conventionally attractive, or girl who is not conventionally attractive gets together with guy who is conventionally attractive.
AKA a very common shoujo slash YA mundane plotline.
Yeah.
I was gonna say YA fantasy for a second before thinking. Not as common in YA fantasy as just mundane YA.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's probably decent, maybe? I fucking don't know.
We can't really say because it's not fucking licensed.
Yeah. It's by Silverlink, and Silverlink have a half-decent track record, so... At least a not terrible track record.
I mean, outside of just a couple shows, they haven't really had, like, any substantial production woes.
Yeah. Anywho, let's move on to our next premiere, which is... Bad Girl.
Oh,
like,
fucking boy.
Oh, am I right?
Boy. This is the anime of all time.
I'm glad I watched this.
It's so fucking funny.
This is something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is... I really enjoyed this one.
I will say right now, it is listed as Yuri on a couple of sites, so...
I mean...
It's kind of hard to argue against it being Yuri, if we're being completely honest.
Have you guys watched... Have you guys watched all the episodes that are out?
No.
I have.
I've only watched the first episode.
It's becoming more and more blatant that, yeah, no, this is some Yuri trash.
Okay,
This is some gay shit.
Look, just... When I checked it, it was like maybe 4 minutes in, and I was like, look, shows have done this to me before.
No, it just goes further and further.
No, I got that going through the fucking premiere.
This is the kind of show that's like, it's obviously bad for you, but it's still just, it's fun enough that you just have to keep watching.
Yeah.
It's delightful junk food.
Yeah.
And honestly, we need some delightful junk food in our lives sometimes.
Especially when it's Yuri-coded junk food.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't even say coded, it's just straight up Yuri junk food.
Yeah, but, you know. Ah, jeez.
But yeah, no, this one's very funny. The protagonist is pretty funny, and
I mean,
love the dynamic.
Yu is hilarious, and I absolutely cannot blame Atari for seeing her as an adorable puppy.
A puppy?
Yeah.
Yeah. However, I think she takes that a little too far.
I mean, maybe a little bit, but, you know...
I mean, you haven't seen episode 2.
Oh, God. Okay. Meanwhile, we've also got fucking Suzu there, who is very, very clearly crushing on you.
Yeah.
To the point where I think she has a you body pillow?
Yes. Yeah, we haven't seen the full thing, but it's very implied to be...
You-based.
To be you, yeah.
I also personally think in her Imagine spot she gave you too much credit in the chess department, but I'm not 100% sure.
That might entirely be her inflating things for her own enjoyment, as it were.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But yeah, no, this is definitely fun. Insane, but fun.
This is
absolutely unhinged.
Delightfully unhinged, yes.
Oh.
I'm slightly worried about the girl with big boobs in the OP, but you know, we'll see how.
We've introduced her in episode 3. She's hilarious.
No, she's great. We're good. Don't worry about it.
I'm just more hoping that the camera doesn't linger too much.
Nah.
The joke around her has nothing to do with her breasts at all.
Okay,
about
good. Look, it's anime. You know, I've got to ask.
No,
Well,
you're
that's
absolutely
completely fair.
valid, but don't
Completely
worry,
fair.
they don't do that.
It is not even
in
like
this
the
case.
third joke around her.
Okay,
really.
Yeah.
good. Because there's another show later down the list that had 2 boob jokes in the first minute.
Oh, I wonder which one that is actually.
We will get
Is it one
to
I
it.
watched?
No.
Okay then.
I'm pretty sure you didn't watch it anyway. I'd be surprised
Fair
if
enough.
you did.
Well, we should move on from Down Bad Girl to a different show.
Let's move on to Betrothed to My Sister's Ex.
This is all right. It's sort of shoujo light novel type of deal. Kind of the Cinderella type of story where the main girl is sort of just treated like a crap servant in her own home, even though she's like one of their daughters. And then one night on her sister's birthday, she meets a duke who, and they immediately just right out the gate just fall in love with each other. But of course the duke's an idiot, so he didn't actually ask for her name, and so he through a letter he proposed to the main girl's sister, not knowing what her name is, and then on the way to him she ends up dying in an accident. So to make up for that, the father sells off the other sister to him, and then things work out. Of course, the father gets screwed over in the process, which is good because he's a piece of shit.
Great.
But yeah.
So wait, how does that make him her sister's ex? It's more like a widower situation.
No, that's the thing. That's the thing. The title's pretty misleading.
If it helps at all, the vibe I'm getting from reading the Anifem review is that the sister most likely just faked her death.
That is possible. She's also it was also very implied that the sister's gay. So
Yeah.
That would lend reason to faking one's death to escape a political marriage.
at the very least, she really, really, really enjoys watching women wear men's clothing.
There are definitely stray
Based.
explanations for them.
So,
for that.
so based. So based.
No, that is so based, but
It was absolutely
Yeah.
based.
but yeah, basically the series is about these two starting an actual relationship while the protagonist is sort of recovering for her self-esteem issues due to being treated like crap, and her parents telling
Yeah.
her she's ugly even though she's obviously not, and all that stuff. So
Man, what is it with relatives in fiction just dissing on people's looks when they're not even remotely bad? Not even average looking, really.
I don't know, man.
Blame Cinderella.
It's yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it really is just a Cinderella story.
I still have to watch that movie. Spend a minute.
But yeah, it's not bad at all. I'm probably not going to continue it, just because it's not the sort of thing I'm interested in. But I did end up watching 2 episodes, and I thought, yeah, this is pretty good. But I don't have the time for things that I only think are pretty good. So
That is absolutely fair.
yeah, but no, not a bad show.
Fair.
If it sounds like something that you're interested in, I do recommend it.
That's good.
I might wait to see if the fashion designer lesbian sister does come back. Because honestly,
that's fair.
she sounds like she would be my favorite character.
Yeah, she has very little screen time, but the little time you do get with her, she's shown to be very sweet and like the only person that treats her sister with respect. So.
Also, Nmbr, is your current PFP a split screen of
Yes.
Ogre-kun's paper?
Yes.
It took me a minute because I was like, oh, it's just Ogre Cap. Wait a minute.
No,
Sorry for getting distracted.
Someone sent this to me, and I'm like, yes, I need that right now.
Understandable, have a nice day.
Yeah, fair. Anyway, we should probably move on to our first sequel premiere, which is, of
Hell yeah.
course, Call of the Night Season 2.
Very much still enjoying this. The vibes are immaculate. The new opening is quite an interesting banger. Has an interesting melancholic feel to it that I think wasn't really there in the first OP or ED that I really liked. But yeah, getting a little bit more exploration of the side characters, as well as just digging into the core conflict of our protagonist wanting to turn into a vampire and still not sure how to feel love. That whole thingamajig.
What is love? Baby,
don't hurt me. But yes, also, god damn it.
I forgot that you had that.
Yep.
Yeah. Whatchamacallit? Shit. There's some really good, like, tone setting in a lot of the scenes here. Like, episode 2 has some really good, like, unnerving nightmare fuel bits that are just excellent at shifting the tone of the entire scene. It's really well directed, as per usual, and yeah, no, I'm really enjoying this one.
Good. I'm glad Call of the Night is, continuing as it went on in Season 2. It's Season 1. God.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No worries, no worries.
Alright, let's move on then to Captivated by You. Hasn't aired yet.
Not airing until fucking August.
Yep. Admittedly, it's 5 episodes.
Fair.
Yeah.
The only thing that's premiering later than that is The Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity, which is in fucking Netflix jail until September.
Which is like, I don't know why there's Netflix jail. I thought we were done with that, but alright.
Apparently it's a licensing thing. With the I don't know the details beyond that.
It'll be
Stupid licensing thing.
It'll be Aniplex because Aniplex fucking suck.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
Aniplex does fucking suck.
Everyone
But yeah,
should hate Aniplex. Yeah, so basically, Doga Kobo are doing 2 shows this season. Both of them are 5 episodes long.
Amazing. 10 out of 10, no notes.
Let me just check something. So,
They're like in the
1,
same
2,
universe
3,
or something.
4, 5. So I don't think so. They're both like. No, I don't think they are. But the first one.
They're not listed with runtimes.
The first one, Let's Go Karaoke, will finish on the same day that Captivated by You will start.
Either way, they're by the same mangaka, so.
Yes.
Or
Yeah.
whoever, yeah.
And they both have the same vibe as far as I can tell.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, this is the last confirmed batch of Doga Kobo things we have, confirmed that aren't sequels to existing properties. So
I wonder if they're gonna
curious.
chuck Oshinoko at fucking Mappa, the way that Wit did fucking Attack on Titan.
that'd be hilarious, but I don't know about that. From the key visual, it looks like it's still staying with Doga Kobo, but could be wrong.
It just amused me, honestly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, this seems like a fucking show of I don't know how to summarize it.
Pining? I don't know.
Pining. I mean, look. This seems like it could easily be yaoi.
It does have that art style to it.
You mean yearning?
Yearning, pining, potato.
It also seems like it might be focusing on 2 pairs of boys, though the Summary only mentions one. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm very confused by this one. Like, we saw previews for this one, but they were like all still frames from the manga, I'm pretty sure, so it's like no clue how this is going to look or be presented or anything like that.
Same director as Yohane, and the storyboarder and episode director for the very first episode of Oshinoko.
Huh, neat.
Huh. Okay.
Is also the same director as Let's Go Karaoke, so, you know, fucking... They really just decided, let's just act as if these two shows are fucking one.
Sure, if it
We'll
works.
go from there.
Sure. Why not, right?
Yeah. Anyway, let's move on to our next show, which is... City, the Animation. This was
Delightful.
weird.
No, it's a weird one. Have you guys seen Nichijou?
I've seen like half of Nichijou.
I've only seen, like, meme clips.
Okay.
To be fair,
well, yeah,
Nichijou is
well,
all
that should be
meme
enough to
clips.
tell you that Nichijou is fucking weird, and that
Yeah.
this is even weirder than Nichijou.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, but the animation this is fucking incredible.
oh no, it's
No,
gorgeous.
it's absolutely incredible. It looks so good.
I mean, it's fucking...
Honestly, this is probably the best looking show this season, and there are a lot of good looking shows this season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you expect? Is KyoAni.
Yeah. It's KyoAni
Annie-
with character designs that are just begging to be animated. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will.
They animate really smoothly. There's some really good stuff in it.
I'm gonna give the show props for the first gag of telling the story about the bird and it having no relevance.
That's a good gag. My favorite gag of the first episode, though, was the fucking noodle dish falling to the guy's
Yeah.
bag twice
Yes.
in a row.
See, now gags like that are
Yeah.
so Nichijou.
Yeah.
It
And
was
then-
just so fucking funny.
But then we had like a running thing with this fucking manga artist that I didn't know what the fuck was going on with him.
That was a weird one. I didn't get that gag as much.
Wako apparently carries everything in the universe around in her bag and made a god.
How the fuck?
Sure.
And then there was that fucking old dude who was apparently spying on the restaurant until the noodle stuff broke all his equipment.
Wow.
Like, I just don't know. Like, half of this was hilarious and half of this I was just like, what the fuck is actually going on?
Yeah. It's a very confusing show if you're actually trying to keep track of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you just go with the flow and let the vibes consume you, it's a pretty funny show.
Yeah.
I still had a good time with it for sure. I watched this dubbed, and it was good.
Oh, how's the dub?
It was good. I enjoyed it.
Okay. Good to hear.
That's good. I might check out the dub. I watched the first 2 episodes subbed, so I don't usually switch between the two when a show is airing. I usually just pick one and stick to it. But still, good to hear that dub's good.
Yeah.
Also, so like the little white animal, what is that? Is that like a dog, a rabbit, a cat? It looks like all three. I don't.
Yes.
I'm not quite sure what it is.
Yes.
I didn't think we were gonna get into this question this early. I thought we were gonna have to wait till the very end.
Well, I don't think it actually has popped up so far in the show itself. You might get a better idea when it actually pops up, unless it pops up in
It has
episode
popped
3.
up.
Oh, I haven't watched episode 3 yet. Unless it popped up in episode 2 and I just missed it.
I don't remember when it popped up, but it definitely popped up at least once or twice. But I don't think it made any noise or anything, so I don't know what it is.
Yeah, no, it is confusing.
What is it? What are you? You're confusing me.
This is how I felt about that fucking bird in Gymnastic Samurai several years ago.
I think I know what you're talking about. I think I watched a little bit of that, and I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was
that
a
fucking
weird fucking bird that ate entire corns on the cob.
Yeah, I think this is even more
that?
of a ridiculous setting than that, so... I don't know what to say.
I don't fucking know. Anyway, yeah, this is a wild show. I'm looking forward to it. It's interesting that only, like, a few of the characters seem to be actually, high schoolers.
It seems to have a much more varied age cast.
Yeah, it's focused more on college-age students and actual adults, which is nice. Even Nichijou was a bit more focused on high schoolers, so a nice shift there.
In fairness, like, Nishijou's cast was was a lot more, like, synced into the vibe of the show, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, in the dub, the manga artist is voiced by Max Middleman, aka Ryuji from Persona 5, if I remember correctly.
That's
nice.
Great. The narrator is Ray Chase.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy.
Eri is Christina Valenzuela. And Midori is Erica Lindbeck. That's
a good cast.
Those are the big names. The other, Wako and Nikara, are voiced by two actresses that I do not know. They did a good job, but I do not know them yet. But yeah, like, just wild show, but we should probably move on to a show with completely different vibes, because we move on to Clevatess.
Oh yeah, talk about opposite end of the vibe spectrum.
Yeah.
Oh, this show's brutal.
Yeah, this is some decent dark fantasy.
Honestly, it's probably the best dark fantasy we've had since Ragnar Crimson.
Yeah.
I think it has slightly better production values than Ragnar Crimson, though.
Yeah, I don't think it was. It didn't look bad. It didn't look particularly amazing either.
Yeah.
It's by Leidus.
Who have a mixed track record.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
I mean, they did release the Spice. They did Oh Maidens. Fanfare of Adolescence. Fucking Heroines Run the Show. Tomo-chan. And then Compass 2.0 last season.
Yeah, that's a hell of a mixed track record.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at the director. Kiyotaka Tagachi, who's also sound director.
Interesting.
Directed an episode for Tokyo Magnitude 8.0 in 2009, and did special effects for Panty and Stocking with Garter Belt in 2010, and then there's nothing.
Alright.
What the hell?
What have you been doing?
Apparently, he is more of a live-action director doing tokusatsu stuff.
For a series in particular.
Alright. Okay. That makes more sense.
I mean, I can kind of see a little bit of Toko inspiration with, like, the designs of the original heroes and stuff, and how they're, like, animated moving about. But it is mostly a pretty gritty series, so I don't see how it's going to translate over one-to-one.
Mm.
That said, I do think it does handle, like, the dark fantasy subject matter a lot better than a lot of other dark fantasy shows do.
Not a high bar.
Also, okay, so Jack, I am of the theory that the four beast ward things, like, they exist to, like, hold back from, like, whatever's beyond the world, like some bad shit's beyond there.
Oh, you think it's like a dark continent type situation?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, and I think they're there to, like, hold it back, because Clevatess didn't. Clevatess was only really pissed off at the humans once they started attacking it. So,
Yeah.
so
Also,
I don't think he's
Clevatess-
necessarily evil.
Clevatess just fucking curb stomps literally everything in his way.
Yeah,
It's kind of fucking impressive.
yeah,
Clevatess's rampage is very well animated. Just
Yeah.
gonna say that. Also, just get fucking conked out and ambushed by a bunch of random no-name bandit folks is
that was
funny.
pretty funny. that was pretty funny.
Alicia's like, wait, what the fuck? Bonk. Yeah. But yeah, I'm very much interested in seeing how things play out from there. It is very interesting that they do not try to make Clevatess, like, track onto traditional human morality in any way.
No, not at all.
It fits with the character quite well, I think.
Yeah,
And it makes him just alien enough to feel intimidating and intriguing, while also still adding some elements that do make him relatable and interesting as a co-protagonist.
yeah. I'm very curious to see where things go from here, because I honestly have no idea, and that's what kind of keeps me interested.
Yeah, his development should prove to be very interesting.
Yeah, because we have him, we have the freaking the baby of royalty, and then we have
Alicia, yeah.
the corpse knight.
Yeah. Honestly, seeing her immortality in action is fucking gnarly.
Yeah,
But yeah, no, still really good. Definitely a promising dark fantasy series.
yeah.
Alright, let's move on to Sai.
Uh-oh.
Cultural exchange with a game censor girl.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
So I'm just gonna get the big old fat elephant in the room out of the way right this second. This is, well, certainly on Mal, it has the romance tag, and there are, hints throughout the premiere that there is going to be a romance between the main male lead Renji and the main female lead Lily. Renji is 18, Lily is 13.
Ick.
Yeah.
Big ick.
That's fucking gross.
Yeah, look, genuinely, if you don't know about the ages, this premiere is actually pretty fun and pretty cute.
Why do they have to make it?
I don't know.
Why do they have to
I
give
don't
them
know.
the age? Look, they could have, I don't know, made her 14 and him 16, and it would have been nearly as weird.
That would have been fine. I would have been fine with that.
Yeah.
100% fine. I mean, what's really interesting is that Lily is, canonically, I believe, English, and they have Sally Amaki voicing her, who obviously, speaks good enough English that she was in a dub.
Look, Sally Maki is, was raised on American English, so she's probably going to be the best, Japanese VA to do English in, sub, but it's not going to be a very convincing British accent.
I will give her this. It was a half-decent English accent. A lot of the time you couldn't tell.
Good.
There were certain pronunciations that I heard, and I just went, that sounds like an English accent. Yeah, this, it starts from a comedy of errors of this girl trying to win a plush koala toy in a crane game, which, fool's game. So Renji wins it for her, tries to give it to her. She's all confused because she doesn't. I can only imagine she doesn't speak any Japanese. So he's like fumbling for fucking English words, sees a poster with Happy Valentine's Day on it, and he just fucking says that as he gives it to her. And, you know, she just jumps to, hey, he's hitting on me, and he's nice and cute, so I think I want to be in a relationship with him. You know, as 13-year-old girls do, apparently.
God, if it wasn't for the creepy age gap, this sounds like it'd be genuinely cute.
Again,
Yeah.
it kind of is. I mean, look, there's an element of like hard to suspend disbelief of Renji not understanding what he's done for quite a while. Like, not understanding that Valentine's Day has romantic connotations, you fucking moron. But yeah, like, I'm irritated because this is genuinely a decent premiere, but I refuse to watch it because of the age thing.
I mean, understandable.
Fuck off with that. Just why would you not have made, at the very least, bring Renji down to 16? He could have just been working in the arcade as a part-time job.
Yeah, there's really no reason for him to be a college-aged adult. No reason.
Yeah. I mean, there is an element of whether the show actually treats it as a serious romance, or it is just, you know, Lily having, like, a puppy crush on that Renji does not reciprocate. Either way, still not great. I believe it's actually said they doubled down on the romance stuff in episode 2.
Oh, great. That's
God damn it.
awesome.
All the reason not to watch any more of it.
Let me just check the fucking Anifilm comments. Yeah, episode 2 torpedoes that by doubling down on the romance, and Lily's mum seems to go along with it. Yep. Nope. Not going with that.
Gross.
Not going with that.
Eh.
Just why? Just why? Anyway, let's move on to Cute High Earth Defense Club Haikara. Didn't get licensed. Not surprised.
Yep.
Kind of fairly sure this is a sequel anyway.
God damn.
Wonderful.
I'm not sure. I've never heard of this, but there are a lot of fucking other Cute High Earth Defense Club shows. Yeah, this is like fucking. I think it's like magical girls, but actually magical boys. I don't know.
This looks like it's Fujo bait.
Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked. But yeah, I mean, I probably would have watched the premiere anyway, because this seems like something I would watch the premiere of. But yeah, no.
It seems like it could be a fun show up your alley.
Let's move quickly on to Dandadan Season 2.
Right out the gate, firing in all fucking cylinders, baby. Let's fucking go. Yeah! Yeah, no, I fucking love this show. Really good, like, diving deep into, like, the actual arc proper that kind of ended as it was beginning at the end of last season. Tad annoyed by the cliffhanger they left it on, but they resolve it basically immediately at the start of this season, so I'm not too bothered about it. I also read the manga, like, partway through season 1, so I already knew what was going to happen. But, yeah. Dandadan's back to being fucking great. Really good use of lighting, especially in these past few episodes. Definitely helps both with the vibe and to kind of add like color element to what is supposed to be in universe a very drab, dark environment. So they use a lot of interesting lighting effects to make it a lot more colorful and interesting, which is really cool. And the action, of course, is fucking excellent across the board.
Shocker.
I like the new opening. It's just not as good as the first opening, in my opinion, but it's kind of hard to beat the first opening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, Dandadan is back. It's fucking great. The arc is great, and the new main antagonist is for the arc is very interesting. But yeah, should probably move on to the next show on the list.
Let's move on to dealing with the Mikadono sisters is a breeze.
This was actually pretty charming for a harem rom-com. It helps that, like, the girls all have, like, you know, pre-existing relationships with each other and are actually interesting as characters and have goals.
Yeah.
Which, a lot of harem rom-coms miss that element. Because it's, you know, just treats the protagonist as a gravitational nexus upon which all the girls' personalities revolve around.
I feel like it's a damning indictment if the first thing you say about the show is, it did the bare minimum. It gave the female characters personalities.
Okay, it's a damning indictment of the genre. The show itself actually does a fair bit with the
damning
girls'
indictment of the
personalities.
genre, I meant.
Yeah, no, completely fair.
Completely
fair.
I feel like it's a good sign for the show.
Yeah. Now, the girls have good dynamics, both with each other and with the protagonist, who also has a decent personality for once. In that he is, you know, actually, and also has a character struggle, and that he is trying to live up to the image of his insanely talented mother, while he is just fairly mediocre in most things. Yeah, this is a pretty neat show, and I think I'm going to stick with it.
Cool. I might give it a try.
I would definitely recommend it. I don't know if it has a dub. Let me look.
That's what I was about to ask. I was just about to check myself.
We can check real quick. And
It's gonna get a dub. It doesn't have one yet.
Okay. If you want to wait for the dub, I would definitely recommend checking out the show regardless.
Definitely wait. Again, we'll see, but I could definitely see myself giving the dub a try.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, this is pretty charming. It's also pretty light on fan service, which is nice.
Always a good thing.
And it has yeah, and it has some since all the main girls are somewhere on the tomboy spectrum. It also has and the main guy is very cute and effeminate. Also does some light gender role commentary, which is neat. But yeah. Like I said, enjoying this one. I think it's one of the more worthwhile harem rom-coms in a while.
All right, let's move on then to Dekin no Mogura, the Earthbound Mole. This was weird.
Good weird or bad weird?
I don't know weird.
Oh boy.
I watched this today. And like so the main character, I guess Mogura, gets hit by a falling dictionary.
Okay.
Okay, no. So that's how it starts. We see him collapsed on the ground, bleeding from the head, dictionary next to him. It then cuts to the two characters I would say more follow. Which is Magi and Yaiko, who are both university students in the literature department. And their introduction is being semi-bullied into doing most of a project by this fucking, like, rich jock dude who is also apparently on the literature course, which they can't believe. And apparently, one of his favorite workouts is using a fucking dictionary as a dumbbell.
The fuck?
And that's how the dictionary fell. He fucking dropped it from his high-ass up apartment. I don't know. then Mogura is apparently functionally immortal. Or at the very least, he has a way of healing himself, though it is not like it can run out. Yeah, like this is really weird. There's apparently a lot of literature references that went way over my head. But there are ghosts. Mogura apparently steals a portion of fire from the ghosts that the ghosts use to direct themselves to the afterlife. Mogura does not have that flame himself, even though I think... Well, certainly he's meant to be dead, because he's been around since at least the Meiji period.
What the fuck is this show?
I don't know. He also said that the scariest thing he's seen in his, entire unlife or whatever is the consumption tax. And he apparently ran a business of falsifying IDs until 1942 when he got drafted. I don't know. I really don't know anymore.
I don't know what this show is, bro.
The worst part is
no.
I'm considering watching at least another episode of it.
I mean, it depends on how busy your schedule is, right?
Not as busy as you'd think, I don't think. I'm not sure, we'll see. But yeah, I'm kind of intrigued to see what bullshit this show does next. Mogura is also voiced by Yuji Nakamura, so there's also that.
Yeah. Yeah, Nakamura is a good voice actor.
But yeah, Murase is also going to be in it, which is another thing that sort of,
Mel, we've been over this.
I'll only stop watching Murase shows if they're really bad. This hasn't reached that yet. We'll get onto it, something else, something I did for another show down the list that shows my love for Murase, I guess. Yeah, this is just a really weird show. Not bad, just weird.
Well, speaking of weird shows that are, in fact, bad in the case of the next one...
I wouldn't call it weird, I'd just call it bad, but we move on to... Detectives these days are crazy. This is just
I think the show yeah. No, I think the show wants to be funny weird, but it just winds up being bad.
Again, there's just too many jokes related to Nagumo. Well, the jokes related about Nagumo being old aren't funny because they rely on you believing that he managed to get to 2025 without knowing what a smartphone is.
Not to mention, he's only 35 years old.
Exactly.
Like, I get that people like to joke about people being in their 30s makes them old, but, like, realistically, not even, like, if in, like, a gag comedy setting, like, in any setting, like, trying to play off a 35-year-old man as an actual geezer type is just, like, you have to be really committed to the bit in a fun way and to pull it off, and this show does not pull it off well.
Yeah.
Not to mention, the female co-protagonist does not get the best treatment, shall we say, from the writing.
Well, I mean, she gets perved on by fucking Nagumo at least twice.
Yep. Not to mention the whole, oh yeah, I'll just pretend to be your much younger girlfriend. Ha 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 ha, that's so cute, right?
Yeah, that was real bad. And the worst part is, like... I couldn't suspend my belief on fucking Nagumo not knowing what a smartphone is or how to use it. I absolutely was suspending my belief that Mashiro could fall 5 stories without getting hurt and fucking happily murder a group of Yakuza.
See, that was actually kind of funny.
Yeah. That bit was funny. It was the rest of the episode that was bad.
Yeah. Honestly, if the rest of the show had the same energy as that whole Yakuza bit, I would be a lot more sold on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Alas.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not good.
Also, this thing tries to do the low random thing with a lot of Mashiro's facial expressions, and it doesn't really work.
No.
Like, this ain't Pop Team Epic, where, like, the whole joke is how random and weird it is. Like, it tries to mix in more, like, cliche humor in there, and it doesn't work.
Sounds like not watching this was the right call.
It was.
Yeah, you made the right call. Unfortunately, Mill made the wrong call about 5 minutes before I warned other people that the show is not worth watching.
Yeah, that was frustrating.
I'm sorry, Mill. I'm so sorry.
It's not your fault.
Yeah, I made that post, saw that you were watching something, looked, and was like, oh no, I'm so sorry, Mill.
Well, literally, it was the first thing I watched. And before I started watching anything, because I'd put my list into, like, my random chooser thing. And I was like, oh, yeah, Let's Go Karaoke and fucking, whatchamacallit, Captivated by You are not going to air until a lot later. So, and the way I'd worked it out, I was like, oh, 6 days until the stream, I can watch 4 shows a day and that'll be fine. Take out fucking, I think it was specifically Let's Go Karaoke, I'm down to 23. I should just add one and just fill it out. So I ask you, you know, what I should fill it out with, considering I know you watch pretty much everything. And I gave you, you know, options. Yeah. And then, you know, you gave me the options and I was like, okay, that's great. Started watching, and then, as I said, I just came back to the fucking Discord after I'd watched the episode, and you were saying, oh, yeah, Detective These Days Are Crazy sucks. I'm like, well, again, I wish I'd heard that before I started.
Yeah. I think, like, it was, like, conversation with other members of the server, yeah. We were just talking about it right afterwards.
The worst part is this has a 7.15 on Mal.
Fucking how?
I don't know. It's also a waste of Kana Hanazawa and Junichi Suwabe.
Mm-hmm.
It has a 67% on any list.
One day I'll switch over to AniList. One day.
I recommend it. It's not perfect, but, you know.
I'm too adverse to change.
No, I get it. I can't blame you.
Anyway, let's move on to something actually good, because it is Dr. Stone Science Future Part 2.
I love Dr. Stone.
Yeah. Fairly low-key premiere. A lot of it was Zeno and Senku having a gay old time blowing bubbles.
I do love their science fuckery. It's great. Also, just 2 different instances of someone walking into everyone in the room just blowing big fucking bubbles.
Yeah.
Good gag. Yeah, it's more just like basically a continuation of where we left off with the last core. It's not really much else to say. Though the season is going to start ramping up as it goes.
I mean, there's the realization that the petrification event started somewhere. I think it's fair to say in the Amazon rainforest, based on where they were pointing on the globe.
You are going to Brazil. Yes.
And,
yeah, there's that. There's also...
Crow made some good contributions.
We also get some interesting insight into the physics of how the petrification ray works.
Yeah.
Namely, that it doesn't travel at light speed and that it doesn't act as light should, because it's much more strongly affected by gravity.
And we got a little flashback to Babu, Zeno, and Stanley.
Yep, that was fun.
They were childhood friends, guys.
Mm-hmm.
They're not beating those
I can't
allocations.
believe it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's move on to Fermat's Cuisine. Didn't get licensed. I'm really annoyed.
Rip.
Unfortunate.
This is the one that I most wanted to be licensed that didn't.
Yeah, that is really unfortunate. I forget if the trailers gave off like the Food Wars energy that I was kind of hoping that they would, but yeah.
Not quite as batshit as Food Wars, but like it still felt like it was going to be a good cooking show, and it probably is a good cooking show. Just we can't watch it, not legally anyway.
Yo ho ho ho, yo ho ho ho.
Don't tempt me. Yeah, it seems to be like a mix of maths and cooking, which seems interesting. And as I've said before, it's by the fucking Aoashi author. What's his fucking name? Yugo Kobayashi. And, you know, I trust Yugo Kobayashi. Yeah, I wanted to watch this. I may still watch this. I make no promises. We'll see. If I do...
We'll see. Who knows? Maybe it'll suddenly pop up somewhere.
Maybe.
That has happened from time to time with unlicensed shows.
Yeah.
Maybe fucking High Dive
Well, this season...
Maybe High Dive could have picked it up instead of just having one show this season.
It's so weird that they only have one show.
They have 3 shows, just one's a sequel, one's a carryover.
Maybe they could have picked it up instead of just having 3 shows.
No, I agree. I still think they should have picked up more. I am willing to wager they spent a lot of their budget on getting Call of the Night back.
Probably. Anyway, let's move on to a show that did get licensed. It is Gachiakuta.
This is a really good one. Has some really good stylized animation to it. The voice acting is excellent, and damn if the the themes aren't interesting.
Well, the message isn't exactly subtle.
I know writers who use subtlety, and they're all cowards.
Yeah. Disappointed that Chiba didn't believe him.
I am disappointed, but it also goes to show like the strength of mob mentality.
Oh no.
Especially in like a society as stratified as this one.
I know, but they were cute.
That just makes it hurt all the more, Mill.
Yeah.
You know how this goes.
And Regto was a nice dude.
Yeah. See, Mill, we can't have a dark urban fantasy series without the protagonist suffering immensely. Has Dresden taught you nothing?
It's been a while since I've read Dresden. I maybe forgot.
Well, we're getting a new Dresden book in January, so...
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, throughout, I would say, the first 3/4 of the episode, I was very much just like, okay, this is nice, but when's the other shoe gonna drop?
Exactly!
I know it's gonna come. There's no way the show is about this.
Had a really good ominous build-up, I will say.
Yeah.
Like, you get... It didn't even, like, lay down a strong foreshadowing. It just gave a good vibe of, okay, something's gonna hit the fan. Something's gonna hit the fucking fan.
I mean,
when?
there was...
How?
There were a couple of bits of foreshadowing. I remember the master showed up the night before the murder happened.
Right.
Like he was watching them. Because yeah, there was a weirdo listening outside the hut that I mentioned. I'm fairly sure it was him.
Yeah.
But yeah, looks very interesting thus far. Have to see how it goes. Continues on going. I mean, it's by Bones.
It's pretty fucking crazy.
But yeah, it's by Bones, so you know.
Mm-hmm.
I expect good things. And the dub.
It is, in my opinion, one of the stronger premieres of the season.
Yeah, and the dubcast looks pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
So Regto was John Bergmeyer.
Hmm.
Rudo is Bryson Baugus. And we've got to look forward to Chris Vacamp, Corey Wilder, and Zena Robinson coming up.
Ooh, nice.
So, you know, looking forward to that. This is also 2-core. So, you know, I feel like it's becoming more of a rarity to see actual, like, proper 2-core shows instead of split cores.
Yeah, no, it doesn't come up all that often, because we got a couple carryovers from last season that are 2-core, and I think like 1 or 2 this season that are 2-core. Yeah, it's just Witch Watch and Shirley Yaiba and To Be Hero X that are carrying over of stuff that we're keeping up with.
To be fair, that I feel like that's more than has been for previous seasons.
It's more than common.
Yeah.
It's more than it is common. But I think Gachiakuta is the only confirmed 2-core show that's starting this season.
Yeah.
I'd have to double check, but I haven't seen anything else that's confirmed 2 cores.
I feel like I might have seen one, but I don't remember. Anyway.
Maybe the next one that's actually licensed? I'm not sure.
Maybe. Let's move on, though, to... This is my big moment. I've been preparing for this. Harmony of the Mille-Feuille. I think I got that right.
I'm so sorry you had to learn French for that, Mill.
I mean, I'm only going to have to say it the once, because, hey, also didn't get licensed.
Rip.
Again, a shame.
When it gets licensed, you'll be saying it again.
It's a shame, because this is about fucking cute girls do a cappella, and I was actually kind of looking forward to that.
Shame.
Yeah. Yeah, I was genuinely looking forward to it, and yep, not licensed at all. Boo.
Rip. Oh well.
I mean, admittedly, the studio does not have the greatest track record. Because outside of what I can only assume to be porn, we've got...
What?
Wait, what?
Excuse me?
Like fucking hentai? I'm pretty sure it's hentai.
Oh.
What, you think... What?
Okay. The studio? Oh. Yeah, yep.
Yeah!
See what you mean. I see what you mean.
Other than
I
those,
see.
they've done Don't Hurt Me, My Healer, which sucked. I Shall Survive Using Potions, and fucking Villainess Level 99.
Which was less bad than the other 2. But not great.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait, what the fuck? Oh, God, okay. I'm not sure.
Oh no, what?
They're doing a show in fall as well that I'm reading the summary of, and I'm just like, oh no. This could be real bad.
Oh, I gotta see this.
Himikishi wa Babaroi no Yome.
His Pride. I've actually heard fairly good things about the manga.
Right, okay, it's just, it could go in a real bad direction.
Yeah, no, it's one of those things that definitely looks like it's gonna ride the line in a very uncomfortable way if it doesn't pull it off very well.
Anyway, yeah, this wasn't licensed. I wish it was licensed. Let's move on to Hell Teacher Jigoku Sensei Nube. This was actually pretty good. Nube is Nube is a tunie.
Oh, nice.
Like, his first fucking teaching job, you want to know how he tried to introduce himself to his students?
Mm-hmm.
He came in full, like, mysterious exorcist regalia with, like, a chant playing on his fucking phone. He had, like, lanterns hanging from his shoulders. And then when he came in, he tried to turn... he tried to turn the chanting off, but then he accidentally skipped to the next track, which was an idol song. And as he did that, he fucking... the lantern fell off and set him on fire.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
It's fun. Apparently, I heard, apparently, like, the dude's ringtone is, like, the original opening from the original series.
That's pretty cool, yeah.
It's a fun little Easter egg.
Also, apparently this has a lot of stuff that was just stripped toned down from the original.
Shrug, I don't know. I've watched one episode. So, this is also, this is on Remau's YouTube channel.
One of two shows that has that treatment this season. We'll get to the other one.
And let me just check. Nope, it is still being dumb. So, when it was first uploaded, the first two episodes were together in the same video. They've now updated it so that the video is only the first episode, but they've not uploaded the second episode again.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
Remau, get your shit together.
Yeah, because they've got episodes 3 and 4. They're not doing the thing that There's No Freaking Way I'll Be Your Lover is doing, where the fucking episodes are just dropping after a week. Because
that's fucking stupid.
Because fucking Nube episode 3 is 11 days old, but yeah, Or is it? Oh god, it might be, actually. I don't fucking know anymore. I mean, Remau doing that in the first place is fucking stupid as shit.
Honestly, they should have just exported it to Prime like they did with their previous stuff.
They really should have.
You know, I don't like endorsing Amazon Prime for fucking anything, but it's still better than whatever the fuck it is Remau's doing.
I mean, it's better than just fucking having the episode up for a week and then just getting rid of it forever.
Yeah, exactly.
Or presumably forever. They may end up doing what they've done with their other shows, which is just uploading all the episodes in one big fucking video.
I think it's also on frickin' Samsung TV Plus, whatever the fuck.
Great.
No one fucking has Samsung TV Plus.
I'm not sure I can even get it in the UK. Let me check this. Okay, I can.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
But will you?
I mean, the issue is I think I have to have a smart Samsung TV, which I don't have. I have quite an old LG.
Yeah, you need some sort of Samsung device. Like I
have a
actually do have a
Samsung
Samsung
device.
Smart TV, but it's too old.
I can probably watch it on my phone then.
Yeah.
Alright, I've got to check this now.
It's just so stupid. It's just
Samsung.
Why are you like this?
Why
TV.
make us jump through extra hoops? It seems unnecessary.
I don't know. It's very, very fucking dumb. Not now. I want to search.
Yeah, honestly, like, I think Remau has no idea how to handle any of this shit properly, and is just flailing, trying to do something unique, I guess.
Nope, neither of them are on
I have
that.
no other explanation.
Well,
damn, unfortunate.
Well, I'll do this later, but I can also try, like, fucking with my VPN. Either way, I actually did quite enjoy this premiere. It was quite interesting, kind of fun, kind of a little bit dark with the because the kid got possessed by a yokai, and it made him angry.
Oh no.
Yeah. And then
apparently in the original anime, I don't know about the source material, but in the original anime there was there was a lot more time spent on some of the students thirsting after the teacher, and apparently that's largely omitted in this.
Well, I'm
Probably for
happy
the
about
best.
that.
Yeah, that's an improvement.
I mean, there was definitely none of that in the premiere. Like, 90% of the students thought he was a fucking dumb dork, so...
Yeah.
There's only one kid who seems to actually like him, which is Kyoko, who seems to have known him before he became a teacher.
Ah.
Anyway, let us move on to our next show, which is... Hotel Inhumans.
This one was interesting.
Can I just say, I feel like it was unnecessary to kill the sister.
Oh yeah, no, I think that was unnecessary. Like, there's plenty of dramatic weight to this, to the premise of the first episode as it is. Did not need to add the sister just dying off screen.
Like, yeah, that sort of brought me down at the end of the episode. Otherwise, the episode was actually quite good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. I think episode 2 is a lot stronger.
Okay.
I won't tell you what happens in the episode, but yeah, I think the dramatic weight in episode 2 is a lot stronger.
Good.
But yeah, yeah, no, this is interesting. It's basically like an anime-fied version of John Wick's Continental. Which, I fucking love the John Wick movies, so, yeah.
Wait, that actually sounds like a cool concept. Hold on.
I mean, hopefully it goes better than the last time John Wick's The Continental appeared in a, last time it was a manga series. That hotel is now no longer running.
Oh.
Kagurabachi, Jack.
Ah, yes, yes.
Oh.
Yeah,
oh.
that...
I didn't see what you were doing there, but now I get it. Okay.
No,
Okay,
there's
yeah.
legitimately a hotel like the Continental in John Wick, and the fucking main villain group just go, we don't fucking care, we're gonna attack it.
Yeah.
And like this huge battle takes part in it, and like the concierge in there is this dude who's like, there's no elites in this world, and then he gets murdered like in 2 seconds flat. And his corpse is treated with no respect.
Anyone who says they're elite in Kagurabachi, prepare to see them get jobbed.
Yeah. It's to the point where fans were like going, did the author like base that guy on anybody in their life? Because I'm worried.
The editor.
But yes, moving away from Kagurabachi to talk about the actual subject matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, outside of like the ending, bringing it down a little bit, I still think this was a pretty good episode. The premiere does a lot to establish like the setting and also give like the focal character a an interesting, perspective and struggle.
Yeah.
No, I do also find it interesting that like the effective protagonists of the series are effectively just side characters of the protagonists in each arc.
Yeah.
It's a really neat approach to a series that you don't see all too often. Yeah, it really just depends on the execution, I guess.
Yeah, no, I mean, I enjoyed it. Just, that last little bit that was not great, but still enough to get me to watch episode 2 and 3.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I do agree that last bit does bring it down a little bit, but it wasn't enough to stop me from watching more.
Alright, let us move on then to, oh boy, this name. I was reincarnated as the 7th prince so I can take my time perfecting my magical ability, Season 2.
Honestly, this is more or less more of the same as the first season. This time they are dealing with churches and angels and stuff, which is interesting. Very curious to see how that will play into the mythology of the series, but overall, still just mostly just dumb, crazy, fun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There's not much else I can say about the series that I haven't already said.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want, we can just move on to a sequel. I think both of y'all will have a lot more to say about.
Let's move on to Kaiju number 8, Season 2.
Hell yeah.
We're back.
And meeting a very new, a very interesting face to start the season off with.
Kikoru has no respect for that man.
No, and she shouldn't, to be honest.
Exactly. Like, should she? No, she should not. Like, Gen Narumi, for all his prowess as a soldier, is a fucking loser outside of that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's hilarious, though.
Oh no, it's
Also,
great. It's absolutely great.
Yeah.
I did like the Hoshina's Day Off little special that we got to tie this over until the actual premiere.
Which
I
was,
didn't
was,
yesterday.
Yeah. The Hoshina's Day Off special was pretty fun. It's mostly just like everyone having the day off and a couple of the characters just stalking Hoshina's to find out what the fuck he's doing. That's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, the actual proper premiere was still pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Getting a lot of setup for the most part, but yeah, the big thing was introducing Narumi.
Also, that kaiju that he took out was absolutely Godzilla, right?
Oh yeah, no, 100% Godzilla.
No, I mean
100%.
that was absolutely Godzilla. Although it's the roar it was making was jeez, I forget the noise. It was some animal. I forget what it was. It was like, why is that what it sounds like? But yeah, it bore a very strong resemblance to Godzilla.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, definitely good return to Kaiju number 8. We see that the team of rookies that we got to know last season have all been split up into different divisions, while now the home division is being rebuilt after the climactic battle.
It did kind of get nuked.
Okay, I just heard it again. It's an elephant. It says noise of a freaking elephant.
Ah, okay.
That is just a freaking elephant.
Nice.
So Reno and Iharu are together and have been sent to Matsumoto.
Yeah, I think they're working under the 4th division. If memory serves.
4th or 3rd, I thought.
Yeah, no, 3rd is what their home division. So they're working under the 4th.
Ah, fair enough.
Yeah, and Kikoru and Kafka are under the 1st division.
Mm-hmm.
With aforementioned mega loser Narumi.
I feel sorry for Hasegawa having to babysit him.
Yeah. Poor Hasegawa just seems like the most put upon babysitter in the entire defense force.
Yeah. Reaching levels of put upon not reached since Gaoshun. But yeah, dub was still very good. Enjoyed that. I'm glad they're doing same day, it looks like. So, because I was
that is much appreciated.
I was worried they weren't, because they hadn't said anything until they fucking said so, like a day before it dropped. Great communication, Crunchyroll. Great communication.
Oh yes, Crunchyroll is great about keeping things nice and tidy and well communicated. Yes, sir.
Anyway, we should move on to our next premiere, which is Kamitsubaki City Under Protection. Jesus fucking Christ.
Is that a good or a bad one?
No, it's not. So I only watched episode 0.
Why is
Alright.
it episode 0?
A, because I didn't have time, and B, because I didn't want to watch any more after I watched episode 0.
No, why is there an episode 0?
I don't know. So episode 0 focused pretty much entirely on one character from the cast, which is Kafu. So, when she was 8, I believe, some real bad thing happened where the sun turned a different color and people started petrifying and crumbling. She survived that, as did someone she knew called Erica, who basically became her guardian and older sister figure. Jump to 7 years later. They've been living together for a while, all happy and nice. Kafu is singing, as she is wont to do. She apparently sings a lot. And then she's confronted by somebody called Laplace. As in, that Laplace. He says some fucking ominous shit about nobody being able to defy Kafu's song, which I don't think sounds good. And then it turns out these weird fucking bug things have attacked Erica's school. Erica being the fucking older sister. I can't remember if I said her name or not. Kafu runs to the school, goes in, sees Erica, and then Erica is stabbed and fucking cut in half by the bug things. Very unceremoniously.
The
I
fuck?
see.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Laplace is also a fish thing that is able to take these fucking bug things out, but apparently not permanently, because they apparently need to be sung to by Kafu to die. They're apparently called, I think they're called Tesseractors. Laplace gives this, gives this quite short explanation as to what the fuck went on, and then we quickly jump to some kind of onboarding speech with Kafu, and then we jump to fucking fucking Kafu just living happily with somebody else again. No mention of Erica again. She gets cut in half, and then nobody mentions her ever again for the rest of the episode. Admittedly, only like a few minutes, but still. And then she does angst, but you want to know what she angsts about? Because it's not Erica. It's about killing these stupid fucking bug things. Which she says it in the fucking plural, but we've only seen it happen once. I don't know. I don't know what's happening.
Honestly, the biggest thing that stood out to me from that explanation was I didn't know that was how you pronounced Laplace. I thought it was Laplace.
I'm assuming, considering that the original guy who did the theory was French, as far as I remember, that I should be pronouncing it in a somewhat French manner.
Again, I've only ever seen the name written down, so I wouldn't know.
Fair. Apparently...
But yeah, also, this sounds really bad.
Apparently, there's some supplementary material that you were meant to watch. Or...
Why did they assign you homework to watch an anime?
I don't know. I don't know. I just know that I was very, very confused. And this show was very brutal. Unnecessarily brutal, to be honest. Anyway, let's move on to... Let's Go Karaoke. Has not aired. It's not going to air for another few days.
Why? Why?
I mean, this seems like it could be a lot of fun because it's a fucking Yakuza getting a high school kid to teach him how to be good at karaoke.
It's basically one of the Yakuza games.
It's basically a Yakuza game sub-story, yeah. and I'm kind of into that.
Yeah, it does seem like a very fun premise.
I mean, if nothing else, the main characters are voiced by Daisuke Ono and Shun Horie, so
Yeah.
you know, I'm expecting good things from there at least. And animation-wise, it's Doga Kobo.
Mm-hmm.
I can fault what they choose to adapt. I can't fault what they how they do it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there's not a huge amount more to say. It seems like it's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully, it is.
It's only 5 episodes, so it's not gonna be like a super long ride either.
Yeah. So let's move quickly on to Leviathan. So this is the Netflix show that has been dropped all at once for the season.
Fun.
I've only watched the first episode. So you remember I mentioned I was doing something weird in another show Murase was in?
Mm-hmm.
Murase is in this show.
Oh boy.
He plays Prince Alexander of Austria-Hungary. This is set right before World War One.
God damn it.
As in, the first time we meet Alexander, or Alec, whose dad is in fact that Archduke. It is literally the day they get assassinated. His parents get assassinated.
God damn it.
Now, as I said, Murase is voicing Prince Alexander. So I watched subbed. And then we switched over to the other main character, a girl I only know as Dylan Sharp, who is cross-dressing to join the Air Force. I got curious, I turned back to the dub, and Dylan, who lives in Edinburgh, is Scottish. And so I was like, well, I gotta fucking watch that. And then I went back to Alex, and I was like, well, I don't want to miss Murase, so basically I watched the Dylan bits dubbed, and I watched the Alex bits subbed.
I see.
How much of that how much did you have to switch between dub tracks rather?
I think so. I started off subbed, then I went to dub, so that's once. Went back to subbed for Alex, and then I think I went back to Dylan for dub, so I think maybe 3 or 4 times.
Damn.
It's gonna get worse if they ever meet up. I'm gonna have to make a decision if they ever meet up.
Yeah, was gonna say.
I can't do it for each line for a scene they're both in.
Yeah, no, that'd be overkill.
I'm not that insane. I was only able to get away with it because they were basically separate this episode.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so this is an alternate universe where there are like fucking Star Wars Walker mechs.
Nice.
And apparently, I mean, look, everyone knows about Darwin's genetically engineered beasts, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, well, they're a thing certainly in the fucking British military, because most of what Dylan does this episode is she gets strapped in for a fucking flight on some giant flying jellyfish, and then it like gets spooked by bad weather and flies away with her still attached. Until she is eventually picked up by the titular Leviathan, which is a fucking whale blimp. Yeah.
Whales, guys! Whales!
Meanwhile, after, as I said, Alex's parents got, assassinated by the worst assassins in history. Because it's honestly hilarious how bad they were. It was a literal accident that that one dude actually managed to pull it off.
It's very funny, yes.
Alex is basically smuggled out of his home by two of his advisors, Volga and Klopp. And they basically say to him, yeah, look, even though you can't actually inherit the Austrian-Hungarian throne, the Germans still want to kill you. So we're going to try and get you to Switzerland and hope for the best. Because everyone loves to go to Switzerland when they're fleeing murder.
As one does, yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, honestly, I had a fun time with this. It's dumb. Part of it is improved by fucking Dylan being voiced by an actual Scot. Let me see if I can remember how to pronounce the fucking name. Brogan Johnson. No, sorry, Brogan Jessamine. Originally from the northeast of Scotland and has moved to New York since. Alex in the dub is played by a guy called Dor Gewirtzman. Never heard of him, but interestingly, he is married to Michael Chiklis' daughter.
Huh. Small world.
Yeah, fun fact. Yeah, I basically... I've had a look at the cast, and there's very few people I actually recognize in it, so... it appears to be done by a company that I'm not sure how many, like, anime dubs they've actually done. The VSI group. But yeah, no, I enjoyed it. I will probably watch at least a few episodes more.
Sweet.
Cool.
Let's move on to the other show that I added to my list because so much didn't get fucking licensed. Lord of Mysteries. Okay, this was interesting because it is obviously a Chinese series. And as a result, the audio track was Chinese. Just not something I've, done before. That said, no fucking idea what the fuck happened. It was...
Yeah, I heard this is pretty confusing.
It was 35 minutes long to begin with. It was also an isekai, I think.
You think?
I'm not sure about a lot of things in this show, but again, the issue is they never said isekai because that's a Japanese word, so they said transmigrated. I'm fairly sure it was an isekai.
Fair.
And basically these three grad students in this steampunk world seem to have brought a curse about them that forced them to kill themselves. And then this dude from our world got transported into one of their bodies. He's trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. And how to get back. At some point, he performs... So, what happened is, he performed I think, luck ritual in the real world that transported him to this world, so it wasn't a very good luck ritual. He tried to perform the ritual again, and he got transported to this world where there were two people, talking. I really wasn't sure what was going on at that point. He wakes up, the cops arrive, they think he had something to do with his friends' deaths. But then one of the cops turns out to not actually be a cop. He turns out to be this thing called the Beyonder, who is has superpowers, I think. I don't know anymore. I really don't know. I'm not watching more of this. I only agreed to add it because it was a steampunk thing.
Yeah, I heard it was pretty. There's a lot going on, and it's pretty confusing.
I have no idea what the fuck went on. I really don't.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna give this one a miss then.
Yeah, probably for the best. It was really weird. Anyway, let us move on to our next premiere, which is My Dress Up Darling Season 2.
This continues to be a very fun show. Did you watch it, Nmbr?
No, I've watched season 1, but I don't want to watch season 2.
Same.
Why not?
I didn't like it that much.
Really? Because I could have sworn.
I remember you saying you liked it quite a bit.
I liked it okay. It just the fan service really put me off of it.
I mean, agreed.
Yeah.
I
thought it was fine, but I have no desire to watch more.
feel like it was
unfortunate.
you I was arguing most against when I was trying to rank it low in the fucking tier list, though.
No, I definitely would not defend this show very hard.
Fair enough. Maybe it was you, Jack. I don't know.
Probably. I don't remember. It's been a minute. That said, I think the season started off pretty neat. What with expanding Marin and expanding on the friend group that Marin's a part of, and integrating Gojo into it a little bit, and also introducing some more cosplayers, including one cross player who is who becomes an interesting recurring character going forward.
That's the one voiced by Murase, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Murase would be the only reason I'd start watching season 2.
Yes, Murase voices a cross player who is honestly treated pretty respectfully. Yeah,
There was a part of me that was almost a little disappointed that it was a cross player, though, because I thought Murase was finally voicing a female character.
alas, no. I'm pretty sure Murase has voiced a female character at some points.
I mean, if nothing else, he's voiced one in Genshin.
But yeah, no, I honestly think this second season is really good. There's a little bit, there's still some fan service, but it's not as like prominent as it was in season 1, at least so far. I know it is kind of just baked into the series, but I still think it's worthwhile even outside of that. Honestly, I think it's just a really fun, cute series, and I do enjoy the exploration and discussion of cosplay and the culture around it. Not to mention, the whole making of aspect of it. And they are consistent in animating this really fucking well.
Yeah. That doesn't shock me at all.
Yeah, I'm still enjoying this.
Good. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. It just, I just couldn't. I definitely felt like I was forcing myself to watch it toward the end of the first season, and so I'm just like, no, I don't particularly want to do that to myself again.
That's fair. I will say the season 2 covers a lot of really strong material from the manga. Slash is going to be covering some really strong material from the manga.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited to see how that goes. Yeah, let's move on to a show that's courted a considerable amount of controversy.
Let's move on to Necronomico and the Cosmic Horror Show. Oh boy, it was a horror show.
The worst part is, this show actually has a decent underlying premise and, writing behind it. The problem is, it got fucking butchered because some fucking jackass decided to use ChatGPT for localization.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't actually Crunchyroll at fault somehow.
Somehow.
Yeah, because sometimes with Crunchyroll, they have the licensors provide the subs, which usually works out just fine. In this case, it didn't, for whatever reason, and it violated their agreement. So yeah.
Congratulations to Crunchyroll on doing the bare minimum of having an agreement in place that prevents licensors from using fucking AI translation.
Yeah.
Not doing the bare minimum of actually, checking the subs, though.
To be fair,
they're
who knows when
stupid.
they actually got them?
Yeah, they might have got
very
them
last minute.
They might get them pretty close to airtime. So
Yeah,
a lot of time for
there are
QC then.
absolutely cases where they got them extremely last minute. So, being mad at Crunchyroll for a billion things, I wouldn't be too hard on them for this one.
This is very, very low on the list of things to be mad at them for. Partially because
Yeah,
it's not
exactly.
entirely their fault.
This is not entirely their fault.
Yeah. And again, it's a damn shame because the actual premise of the show is pretty interesting. It's like a bunch of streamers basically being tossed into repeated death game scenarios in video games in order to, save the world from elder gods. It's a neat premise.
Yeah.
Also, the main protagonist may or may not be very, very gay. It really depends on if on how they actually treat her relationship with her definitely just a roommate who is comatose right now and is her main motivation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, this is one of 3 shows the studio is doing this season.
Fuck, which studio is it?
Studio Gokumi. They're also doing.
Yeah, that's not a really big name studio.
Also doing Silent Witch and Vending Machine Isekai.
Yeah, I think those two are getting a lot more effort put into them because those are actually pretty well produced. I mean, I don't think this one's badly produced, mind you. I just think, it just got really fucked over by the subtitle thing, and that did not help it in the slightest. I'm willing to give this one the 3-episode check, just to, give it some fair play, because it does have an interesting premise and hook to it. It's just, yeah. The production values are not, the best.
No.
But yeah, let's move on to, another show.
Our next premiere, which is New Saga.
This one's okay, based on what I watched. I didn't hate it. Basically, the premise is that in this fantasy world where all the monster factions kind of just gang up on humanity and kind of leave it in ruin, our hero at the end of his journey gets this magic MacGuffin that ends up sending him back in time to I think 3 years before the invasion started or something, and it's basically him just finding out a way to stop it or at least minimize the damage, hence the new saga. The
So
premiere is literally just him just figuring things out in the past. There's not really a whole lot to really say about it.
Is the protagonist literally named fucking Kyle?
Oh my god, yes.
Kyle, you gotta go back in time, Kyle.
Yeah, that's a detail I forgot. Yeah.
That's so fucking funny.
Yeah, pretty funny. So yeah, it's up to Kyle to save the world or whatever. Yeah, it was okay. It didn't really leave much of an impression on me, but yeah, probably not gonna watch more of it. Wasn't bad, wasn't remarkable.
Well, let's move on to something that is. Because up next is Night of the Living Cats.
First off, I love the fucking title. 10 out of 10, A+, no notes.
Second, I'd transform so quickly.
Yeah, no, I think you'd cave immediately.
And I transform happily.
To be fair, living life as a cat doesn't seem to be half bad.
Yeah, exactly. So what exactly is the conflict here? Just be a cat, dude. Who cares? I'd be happy that way.
Embrace cat.
Exactly. Just do whatever the hell you want as a cat. Who cares?
Yeah, like my one concern with this one is that the premise will run thin very quickly.
I could see that, yeah.
Like the jokes, could very easily just run themselves into the ground if they're not careful to, add some variety to them.
Yeah. As it stands, though, I'm still getting a lot of enjoyment out of them treating this like a zombie apocalypse when it's cats.
Mm-hmm.
And the hilarity of... I don't know how Kanagi has survived this long. A cat jumped on him, and he made to throw it, but he just couldn't bring himself to do it, so he just put it down. Gently put it down.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Nyandemic, great, no notes.
Mm-hmm. Also, so many cat puns throughout the first and second episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely insane.
No, perfect, absolutely perfect. I mean, the other thing is, obviously there seems to be some, more overarching story, certainly related to Kanagi and his memories.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very possible that the narrative will switch over to that instead of focusing on the Nyandemic.
Which could be a problem if it's not, if that isn't an interesting enough premise to, book it.
Yeah, but even if it doesn't end up being very good, I'm willing to, stay on this ride.
I'm gonna at least give it 3 episodes, because that's what it's earned, at the very least.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a case of, is it going to run the premise into the ground or not?
Yeah. Again, we'll have to see, but as a first episode, so much fun.
Oh yeah, no, the premiere is fun.
But we should probably move on to a premiere that was somewhat less fun, because up next is Onmyo Kaiten Rebirth Verse. So this was the show that had 2 boob jokes less than a minute in.
Wow.
Yeah. I had
That's impressive.
Had a third one later in the episode as well.
Mm-hmm.
So the premise seems to be that the protagonist, Takaru, who is the worst part of the show, seemed to have some kind of dream about him getting fucking chased by monsters, but then was saved by a pretty girl who he fell in love with. He apparently had that dream 2,000 times? Question mark?
Jesus.
He claims to have seen her 2,000.
That's a lot.
He claims to have seen her 2,000 times. Then, when he's riding his moped, he sees the squirrel question mark that was in the dream. Jumps for it, falls off a cliff, and lands in Cyber Heian era Kyoto. It takes him a depressingly long amount of time for him to realize that he is not in Kansas anymore. He also meets the girl, Tsukumiya, who he's been apparently dreaming about. She apparently is a person in this world. I don't fucking know. Though she does not remember him at all. Then some fucking black mist appears. Creates some new world inside its boundaries and, like, fucking turns people into crystals, except for Takaru. Yeah, it's... There's also fucking Shikigami mechs, which is actually pretty cool. Abe no Semi is in this, which is pretty cool. In a second Black Mist attack, Tsukumiya is taken in there. Takaru tries to protect her, manages to, like, fucking transform into his own Shikigami mech somehow, seems to defeat the monster, doesn't double tap, and gets both himself and Tsukumiya killed. But then time turns back, and he's back on his first day in Cyber Heian era Kyoto. I enjoyed the bits that weren't Takaru.
Unfortunately, Takaru is the protagonist.
Unfortunately, he's the protagonist. I watched this dubbed, which is why I may give it 3 episodes, because Kieran Strange is in the dub, and I don't hear him enough anymore. He unfortunately has a bad habit of doing bad shows.
That is very unfortunate.
He's not in all bad shows, but he tends to be in shows that I don't watch. The last time I got to hear him consistently was fucking Wrong Way to Use Healing Magic. So I might give it a couple episodes just to see if they can make Takaru, you know, not insufferable. But we'll see. Oh boy, another me show. Let's move on to our next premiere, which is Private Tutor to the Duke's Daughter. Okay.
This is good.
This is okay.
Nah.
It wasn't like anything like offensively bad, like some of the other shows we talked about so far. It wasn't like spectacular either, from what I've watched.
It's just kind of dull.
Yeah, I watched 2 episodes. I'm gonna watch a third just to give it a chance, see if it actually, you know, amps up in any way. But like, it's not super like inspiring.
No, it's really not. There's no spark that, like, in that first episode that got me interested. The only thing that I wanted to see was the first lesson, and I saw that in the premiere, and so I'm just like, okay. Apparently, Alan's fucking friend Lydia is cool, but I don't think I'm going to be willing to watch the show just for her.
Yeah, a character has to be a pretty strong draw to, like, watch an entire show you're otherwise met on.
On the plus side, it doesn't seem like the 2 younger girls, Tina and Ellie, are love interests for Alan.
Or at least he doesn't view them that way, which is good.
Yeah. Seems his main love interest is Lydia.
Who, again, closer to his age and seems pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah,
yeah, they're just.
I think the magic system is a little bit more inspired than like most other generic fantasy shows. Because instead of like the traditional 4 elements, it's like what, 7, 8 elements?
Something like that, yeah.
So yeah, there's a little bit more actual variety in there.
Yeah.
Plus, there does seem to be some lore to the magic system, which does help its, actually stand out a little bit. But yeah, it's gotta do a lot of heavy lifting to actually, be particularly engaging.
It seemed like fairly typical, like fantasy dross.
Yeah. At least it's not another kicked out of the party one, right?
I mean, yeah.
Oh yeah, we haven't gotten to any of those yet. There's still a couple of those we have to get to.
They're there. Don't worry, they are definitely there.
They're just alphabetically pretty far down the list.
Yeah. Anyway, let us move on to our next premiere, which is Rascal Does Not Dream of Santa Claus.
I missed this show.
I didn't miss it that much because the movies weren't that long ago, but I did miss it too.
Yeah. I mean, the movies weren't that long ago, but they were only movies. Not like
Yeah.
an actual, running series.
Yeah.
They only got in the movie doses. But yeah. Yeah, these characters are great. Love to see them again. The dialogue is sharp as ever.
It's like they never left.
Exactly. A little funny how the first arc is idol themed, and
Yeah.
Sakura is just does not want to bother with the bullshit involving idol shit.
No. Not at all.
Just yeah, no, okay, cool. You're doing idol stuff, awesome. Yeah, no, cool. Anyways. Let's get down to solving that adolescence syndrome, right?
Obviously. Also, interesting how he got a part-time job as a
Tutor.
tutor. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's pretty neat.
We're in college arc now.
Yeah, it's nice. It is a little bit bittersweet because it's the whole life is going on type thing, but also at the same time it's just it's nice to see actual chronological progression in a series like this.
Mm-hmm.
They actually move on to another stage of life past high school. I feel like a lot of series just don't bother with that and just stay in high school forever.
Yeah.
Or end just as they're about to leave high school.
Yep. Graduation is a very popular finale point.
Yep.
When there's so much to explore afterwards, like in here. Also, very fun that the main focal girl from the first arc of the season has powers related to reading a room, because, as we all know, reading a room is super easy, and you definitely don't need superpowers to learn how to read a room.
Mm.
Not at all.
Obviously.
Yeah, this definitely doesn't resonate at all with me.
Yeah. Understandable.
Yeah, no, it's still really good.
Yeah. I like it, but I'm more looking forward to future arcs.
Oh yeah, no, the next couple arcs seem like they're going to be very interesting. Especially with the tease of who the mysterious Santa Claus is.
Yeah.
But yeah, should probably move on to, oh yeah, no sequel.
Let's move on to Reborn as a Vending Machine, I Now Wander the Dungeon Season 2.
This got surprisingly intense.
I haven't watched the premiere yet, so
Really? I'm surprised.
I've been busy.
Fair enough. Yeah, no, really fun. Also surprisingly intense. Like, stakes actually get fairly high. And shit does hit the fan a couple times. But yeah, still the fun, charming series that really hooked me with the first season, so definitely a good time. And some good developments, both character-wise, for both Boxo and Lamis, which is nice.
Good. Glad to hear.
I'll probably have more to say when I can actually talk to you about what's happened, because I don't want to spoil anything.
Yeah. I'm sure it's more fun vending machine shenanigans.
It is, but there's also some heart there, you know?
Yeah.
A beating, mechanical vending machine-shaped heart.
Exactly.
So what like chocolate bar or candy bar would be as hot, do you think?
Probably Hershey's Kiss. Oh no, that's not candy bar though.
I bet it's Butterfinger.
Might be Three Musketeers. He does have a little bit of a swashbuckling air.
We agree that his testicles are Snickers, though, right?
Sure.
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Alright, let's move on to our next premiere, which is Ruri Rocks.
The rock anime.
More like Yuri Rocks, am I right? I'm just kidding.
No.
If only. But still, not bad. It's a fun show.
Yeah.
I didn't enjoy it.
Really?
Yeah. I kind of hated Ruri.
Huh.
Really?
I thought she was so childish.
I mean, she's a child.
She's a high schooler. She was acting like she was 9.
Maturity is a spectrum, Mill, and not everyone's as mature as they actually, as their age.
I'm sorry, I just didn't enjoy it.
That's fair.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I enjoyed it. And, I thought, I really liked the geology facts, those were neat.
Yeah. Nice edutainment there.
Mm-hmm. Plus, the animation is very nice. Like, I'm not even saying that ironically. It just looks a very pretty show.
It's Studio Bind, so it better look nice.
Mm-hmm. If only Studio Bind would use their power less for evil and more for good.
Yeah.
It still maddens me that they were created specifically to make Mushoku Tensei.
Yeah, but now they're doing good things.
Yes.
And unfortunately Mushoku Tensei still, but you know.
We can't do anything about that, unfortunately. They're probably just going to adapt that shit straight to the end.
No, we just wait for its eventual demise.
Slowly but surely. But yeah, no, it's still really good. I enjoyed the premiere. Second episode is also very fun. Honestly, the second episode is better than the first, I think.
I only watched episode 1 so far.
Fair. It's still a fun show. Yeah.
Alright,
Learn
let's...
about rocks.
Hope you got your rocks off.
Yeah.
Hardy har har. Look, I know Nagi has a very attractive design and all, but still.
Let's move on to our next premiere, which is Sakamoto Days Part 2.
We're back into the swing of things with more goofy shenanigans.
Yeah.
And also murder.
Lots and lots of murder.
Yeah, those assassin types, or those death row guys, really have
weird.
some funky ass ways of killing people.
Really, really weird.
Mm-hmm. Also pretty disturbing.
You weren't comforted by the dude who lined up all the pieces of the person he killed in order of size?
I was more bemused by the fact that he was so put off by the fact that a manga was missing a volume that he went out and bought the volume himself because he was so bothered by it.
He pretty clearly has OCD.
Yeah, no, to be fair, he has OCD, also not a bad joke.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, I was more referring to the guy who fucking turns people into fucking burger patties in his hands.
Minimalist, yeah.
Yeah, no, that one's fucked up.
We also got a look at the order of hitmen, like their top guys, all just driving in one van that then got cut in half because the old dude has no chill.
Yes, he does in fact not have any chill. Which, to be fair, also a funny joke.
Mm-hmm. Also, Sakamoto is B+. Really?
They really do not know how to rank their threats.
I will laugh though if after his power-up Shin gets a higher rank than Sakamoto.
That would be funny.
And yeah, I suppose seeing flashes of the future is the logical progression for him.
Future! Yeah, the dub continues to be good as well.
Yeah. I was also glad to see Heisuke and Pisuke again. I love them. Though Heisuke is always so sad whenever he mentions anything about himself.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, looking forward to the rest of the season. Just hope we don't get any quantum tunneling in it. feel like that would be a mistake.
That's, to be fair, that's a very recent manga thing. I don't think we're going to be getting that.
No, we won't. I just needed to make the reference.
I look forward to it being animated.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I do feel like most Shonen Jump and adaptations are going to be full adaptations at this point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's dumb, but it wasn't that bad. But
I've seen dumber from superpowers. You know, we're all familiar with JoJo.
We're all familiar with Fire Force. I feel like Fire Force has far more egregious stuff.
Oh, Fire Force, of course. I was just using JoJo because it's the most obvious example of superpower bullshit in Shonen.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've come to expect that from those series, more or less. And then there's just the taste of that Beast Gohan left in my mouth. I hate it so much.
What, you don't like Gohan Blanco?
I don't mind how the form looks. It's just how it happens. In that it just does happen. No explanation, no nothing. It's just he gets angry and then he gets powerful.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if getting angry was all you needed to do, I feel like Vegeta would have reached it ages ago.
Exactly. Vegeta would have been the strongest character in the whole series.
Yep.
He would have turned Beast Mode after being told to take out the trash by Bulma.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then he proceeds to take out the trash anyways.
Yeah. Because he
is so fucking whipped.
Because he loves his bath times with Bulma.
Exactly. That's
God.
Is
Very
bath
true.
sex really that good, Vegeta? Really?
It's one of his things.
Apparently
Look,
so.
everyone has a kink.
You know what? Good for him.
I mean, yeah,
Good for him.
good for him. He's got a good relationship. But let's move on to our next premiere, which is Scooped Up by an S-ranked adventurer.
Ah, there it is. The foreshadowing coming back.
So yes, this is unfortunately another one of those anime where the hero gets kicked out of the party and then has to get picked up by another one. But credit where it's due, I think this does it a lot better than most series of its ilk.
Yeah, I watched it. Low bar, as you were talking about. But actually, it does give some justification for why the dumbasses would think it's a good idea, because the protagonist doesn't think to actually advertise what he's doing to help.
Yeah, he's actually buffing the shit out of them, but he doesn't say anything. And it seems like only the tank seems to actually notice. And even she doesn't say anything, so it's like, okay.
Yeah, because
sure.
she's not sure exactly what he's doing. He just has like a vague inkling.
Yeah, but yeah, so it makes sense for him to get kicked out. Also, they weren't cartoonishly evil assholes, they were just basic assholes.
Mm-hmm.
Which is kind of refreshing. Also, the first half of the episode is just him, like, doing his training with the woman who took him in after his dad magically killed himself to save humanity.
Yep. I forgot about the dad magically killing himself part.
Yeah, it was pretty quick, but that is what happened.
Yeah. Oh, you're correct. You're correct.
Yeah, but no, it was fun watching him learn to use magic and train under the lady mage who is very very stern about her training.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a bit more effort put into the character's backstory than most series like this, so credit where it's due. It wasn't bad.
Yeah.
I'm still not gonna keep watching it, but it wasn't bad.
I mean, I might give it another episode or two just for shits and giggles, see if it actually keeps up the trend. But I'm not super invested in this one.
Yeah. But yeah, not bad at all. Just all right.
Yeah. All right. Sorry, had to.
Alright, let's move on to our next premiere, which is Secrets of the Silent Witch.
This one was one of the strongest premieres of the season, I think.
Yeah, this I thoroughly enjoyed. Although I don't think its premiere is that great. I think what comes after is what elevates it.
No, you are correct. I do think, like, after you watch episode 2 and 3, it does really lock into a really good show. The first episode does have a lot of table setting to do, which is
Literally.
unfortunate.
It's
but it
just
is
literally
still,
sitting at a table and talking.
yeah, it's still a really good premiere, I think. It's just the overall 3-episode premiere section is really good.
Yeah, episodes 2 and 3 are what actually sold me on the show.
Yeah, no. I think this one definitely benefits from the 3-episode test. I do also think that the protagonist is one of the best ones of the season.
The squirrel, yes.
She is delightful. Also, God love her autistic Riz. That's what it is, right?
I'm
not crazy.
You're not wrong. I've just never heard that phrasing before.
I've seen it pop up a few times. But yeah, no, she is a very fun protagonist. Absolutely fucking love that she just invented a thought to be impossible form of magic because she was so awkward she didn't want to talk in front of people.
He was a little too Bocchi the Rock.
Yes.
I might watch this dubbed.
I would highly encourage it.
Yeah, I do recommend watching it regardless. It's quite good so far. One of my favorites this season.
Same. Easy top 5 show of the season. Like, the one complaint number and I really have thus far that I can tell is the first episode is a bit slow because there's a lot of table setting.
Yeah, literally, like, the first half of episode 1 is just them sitting at a table discussing what she needs to do.
Yeah.
Then I will try and watch episodes 1 and 2 together.
Yeah, definitely would encourage that.
Yeah.
Because episode 2 is where things really kick off proper.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, definitely one of the strongest premieres of the season, I would say, overall in like the first few episodes.
Production values are great. The music is also very strong.
Yeah, no, this show is fucking gorgeous.
Yeah. Gokumi. All right. if you say so.
Gokumi, okay. Punch.
This looks so much better than their other shows.
I mean, well, yeah, no, it does.
And that's not even saying like Vending Machine looks or any of their other shows look bad. It's just like there's just a huge gap in quality.
I'm willing to wager that this one has a lot of outside talent working on it.
Yeah, or maybe they're just like this is like their best team. They've been cooking for a while, maybe.
That is also a possibility. But yeah, no, this definitely merits like the almost 8.0 rating it has on Mal. I think it should be rated higher, honestly.
I easily could have mistaken this for like, if I didn't know any better, I could have said it was like Cloverworks or something.
Yeah, no, I agree. Like, it has a really good production budget. Like, it could have been Cloverworks or Doga Kobo, or maybe even like, I don't know. Fucking... Honestly, I could have mistaken it for KyoAni if I didn't know KyoAni was also already working on something.
Yeah. But no.
But yeah.
Delightful show so far. I'm really enjoying it.
Same.
I want to see more.
Agreed.
Alright, let's move on then to see you tomorrow at the food court.
This is a charming little show.
I liked it, I just don't know if I can watch more of it.
Yeah, just episode 1 was a bit much for me.
I mean, in fairness, this is only 6 episodes.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then honestly, I would have preferred it just being shorts.
Yeah.
Honestly, it should have been, like, cut into, like, 12-minute episodes. Would have probably worked better.
Yeah.
If it were shorts, I'd have no trouble watching it.
Yeah, honestly, like... And the episodes are so segmented, too.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I still think this is a cute show. And it's only a 6-episode run, so it's not, like, putting you out massively to watch the whole thing week to week.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. I'm just not sure if I'm gonna push myself to do so.
Completely fair. I think it's a cute, charming show, but it's not, like, a super hardcore top-tier show of the season.
Yeah, no, credits do. I did get a few good chuckles out of the first episode. With
I'm
standing in the line with them just talking about nothing. And then that comes back later. It was stuff like that is good. I like humor in that style.
Also, her talking about her definitely not husbando was great.
Yeah, that guy she hates.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally hates. Definitely not obsessed with him at all.
Yeah.
And then the fucking dream with the fucking, like, curry rice mascot.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this is a funny, cute little show.
As I said, I did quite like it. I could just tell that I was just losing focus towards the end of the episode.
Yeah. Again, this probably would have benefited from just being shorts rather than, like, full-length episodes. It is only 6 full-length episodes, but it is still full-length episodes. Regardless, I still think it's fun and worthwhile.
Did you all get a hint of Yuri?
Maybe? It's hard to say.
Because Yamamoto's password was Wada's name.
Yeah, which is like that's all right.
Yeah, totally straight friend behavior.
Yeah. No, I'm definitely my Yuri detector's going off.
We have a lot of Yuri options this season as it is.
Also, it has the Yuri tag on any list, so you know.
Oh, does it? Oh, cool.
I don't necessarily trust those.
I don't either, but it's still like it's enough. We aren't the only ones feeling that. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Again, though, we have already 2 fully Yuri series this season, plus like some other Yuri vibe series. So yeah, there's a lot to work with. But yes, no, this is fun. Unless the both of y'all have anything else to say, we could probably move on.
Yeah, let's.
No, I think we can move on.
Let's move on to our next premiere: The Shy Hero and the Assassin Princesses.
This one was a lot better than I expected it to be, but it's not like anywhere near the peak of the season, if I'm being honest. Like, there is genuine promise in like the development of the titular assassin princesses, because like most of the show is actually just them interacting with each other while the shy hero is passed out from shyness. So there's actual like development of the dynamic between the 3. Plus, this series actually passes the low fucking bar of being anti-slavery very clearly by having one of the girls straight up hate slavers and try to murder one in the first episode. So that's also nice. I hate that the bar is that low, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna give this one 3 episodes. It seems fair to do that. Like, one of the girls has a very, very fan servicey design, but she is also like basically the head of a kind of sort of BDSM brothel, so it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, overall, also. The girl who in the holy maiden outfit is just a gun-toting assassin in a fantasy world, which I think is neat.
Cool.
But yeah, I'm giving this 3 episodes to see if it can actually, give good character arc trajectories to the main girls, and or give a little bit of development to the hero of this, the alleged hero of the story. Yeah, I don't really have much else to say.
Alright, let's move on then to Solo Camping for 2.
This was alright. Basically, a middle-aged man who kind of just enjoys camping solo and just enjoying the great outdoors on his lonesome, and then all of a sudden a literally washed up young woman who also wants to try solo camping but doesn't know what the hell she's doing kind of just ends up chilling with him because she didn't have a tent and was kind of out of options, and he sort of hates it, but she brought food, so he chills out a little bit. And
I heard this one has a really some really shitty stuff in the first episode with some dumb sexual harassment shit.
not really. I mean, because she got all wet, she does take off her pants, but like both times, like by mistake. He didn't do anything like he did see, but it's like he didn't do anything like anything gross intentionally or anything like that. It was just her being a goober.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so he didn't really do anything wrong. That's kind of like the worst of it. Aside from that, like not really anything bad. But yeah, kind of just enjoying camping and stuff like that. And she really wants him to teach her how to solo camp properly, and he's like, I'm not gonna do that, but he's gonna end up doing it anyways. So, a decently
like
fun
this-
little show.
I feel like this has been this premise has been executed better in a little series called Yuru Camp.
Haven't heard of it. I can't say for sure whether or not that's true, but
Yeah, it's a pretty niche series. I figured you might not be familiar with it, but I did like the execution on the premise in that one quite a bit.
yeah, well, cool. I don't know where I was going with that.
Yeah, no, completely fair. I just felt like going with that bit. Sorry.
No, that's the thing. I'm willing to bet that it was better done there. Although this is a bit more about like solo camping. I put in quotation marks because there's two protagonists, but
Yeah.
But plus these are adults, so.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, it decent little show. I'm probably not gonna continue with it, but I had a decent enough time with the first episode. But if I was gonna watch a camping show, it would probably be Eurocamp. So.
Yeah. I feel like there are a lot of these shows that are just kind of decent this season that we're just kind of like leaving by the wayside because they're just not for us.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I don't think there was a single show I watched that I actively disliked. At worst, they were just okay.
There were like 4 or 5 shows that I actively disliked, but I think we've only talked about one of them so far. The rest of them are done alphabetically.
That's fun. I think I just got lucky with my list. That's the thing.
Lucky with your list number.
I've got a pretty decent list this round, so.
Yeah, but yeah, my list was very backloaded with shows I wound up not liking, but we'll get to those.
Yeah. For now, I think we can move on.
Let's move on to a show I'm willing to bet all 3 of us liked. It is The Summer Hikaru Died.
This is legit one of the best shows of the season.
Yeah. It is
Like,
fascinating.
the vibes are immaculate. The horror is fucking excellently presented. Also, the yaoi vibes are also very well done.
Also, the basically the summer vibes are so adequate that it feels like I'm overheating just by watching this show.
Yeah, no. It nails the uncomfortably hot summer vibes really well.
Yeah.
Not to mention, it just... I don't know how it does it, but it does the sensory stuff in just such a way to feel that tiny bit of uncomfortable feeling that just makes you feel like there's something off about any given scene, especially with Hikaru present in those scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking hell. Also, the show looks beautiful.
Yeah.
That's Cygames for you.
Incredibly well produced. Yeah, it's Cygames Pictures.
I'm so glad they're producing Kagurabachi as well as this.
It's not confirmed, but yeah, that's most likely the case.
Look, I'm not gonna
it's a matter of time at this point.
Pretty much.
I'm not gonna...
Also, it's funny to me that Cygames just keeps going back and forth on Yaoi and Yuri, basically.
Right.
Basically, yeah.
So before they do Kagurabachi, they've got to do another Yuri.
Yep.
Let's see. Well, yeah, no. So which of the Uma Musume slash Apocalypse Hotel do you think is the most Yuri out of what they've done between Bravern and this?
Probably Uma Musume.
Probably Uma Musume, yeah.
But which Uma Musume? They've done 3 in the interim.
The movie, probably.
Road to the Top?
No, the Road to the Top came before the movie. No, the movie is the movie's probably the gayest. Of them
New
all.
era. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, although Cinderella Grey does get pretty horrific later on.
Yeah. Yeah, they've also done Mysteria Friends and Princess Connect, which are also very gay.
Which are, yes, extremely Yuri.
So yeah, they have a really good track record with this kind of subject matter. So yeah, definitely good.
Yeah.
But yeah, so... I mean, I don't... I don't think it's particularly relevant because the point is that Hikaru died. But how did he get mortally wounded?
That's a good question.
I don't know whether it's just something that you were just meant to understand.
I don't know if we're going to get like a flashback clarifying this, but I get the impression that he tripped and fell and hurt himself in the woods.
Well, that's the thing. I don't know.
Paying attention.
I don't know whether it's going to be like a plot thing or if it's just me not understanding. Like, because there was a broken bit of tree next to him as well. So I'm just like, is this just me not understanding something or what? I don't know.
So I could be misremembering, but I think before this came out, I think I remember reading like a basic summary of it, and that it did say that he tripped and fell, but I don't know for sure. I could be mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we need to know the exact details of how he injured himself, just that he took a bad fall in the woods, and that led to him dying and being possessed by what is pretending to be him now.
Yeah. Like I said, unless there's an actual plot reason that caused him to fall, it doesn't matter. It's just like I just wasn't sure whether it was meant to be, ambiguous, or if I was just not understanding it very well.
I don't know. The show does a lot of focusing on the details outside of that, but most of the details it focuses on is to set the vibe.
Mm-hmm.
So, like with the insects that crawl up to the dripping of the popsicle, for example.
Yeah.
Or like, oh god, the fucking raw chicken in episode 2.
Fucking marinated raw chicken. They just put a plate of it on screen. I'm like, all right, sure.
Yeah, no, it worked though. It worked really fucking well for the vibe.
It did. It was just I didn't expect to see an actual picture of marinated raw chicken.
Yeah, no, I wasn't either. That's part of why it worked. Like, holy fuck.
I will also note that actual Hikaru seemed like he was sort of flirty as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if actually Hikaru was gay, but Yoshiki definitely is.
Oh yeah.
I don't think there's any doubt about that.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
100% in love with Hikaru, considering, seems pretty set on saying, or in feeling, he'd rather have even a fairly accurate fake Hikaru than no Hikaru at all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mill, I can't wait for you to see one particular scene in episode 2.
Oh,
You're going to have a very interesting reaction to it.
Yeah.
Speaking
You know which scene I'm talking about, Nmbr.
Yeah, I know exactly what scene you're talking about.
Speaking of Yoshiki, he's taken some pills, and I'm worried what they are.
I think they might be sleeping pills, because it looks like he's having trouble sleeping.
Shocking.
He does seem pretty out of it.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't help that his parents apparently were fighting at the end of the episode. Whether they do that more consistently, I don't know.
I don't think he has a particularly good relationship with his family.
No.
Also, his sister does not seem to be in the best headspace because she's also just constantly sleeping in, from the looks of it.
And then we also have Tanaka and his hamster.
Mm-hmm. I fucking love the hamster. I don't know what it's for either, but I love it. It's great.
Yeah.
I mean, put it this way: if a guy knocks on your door and then just sort of barges his way in while holding a hamster cage, are you gonna stop him? No, you're gonna be too busy thinking, why the fuck's he holding a hamster?
He's holding a hamster. Why is he killing that alien in our closet?
Yeah, that wall had a face, and it was not a nice derpy face.
And it seems like they liked that. They liked the closet face. So
it's going to be very interesting talking about this alien versus the alien in the next show.
Oh,
But
yeah. Wow.
we don't have to move on yet. But yeah, no. Also, that fucking I'm pretty sure not Hikaru just straight up murdered that old lady at the end of episode 1.
Yeah.
It's definitely implied, but I'm wondering if that's like intentionally trying to throw you off.
Yeah. I just get the vibe that not Hikaru likes Yoshiki quite well, but is a lot more ambivalent towards everyone else and much more willing to commit murder to protect himself and or Yoshiki.
To be fair, he said he was willing to kill Yoshiki if he needed to.
True.
But he doesn't want to.
Fucking scene,
No,
though.
he
That fucking
absolutely
scene where it's
doesn't
like,
want to.
No, but that fucking scene where it's like Yoshiki finds out, and then you just see Hikaru's face just melt off. Actually, fucking chilling.
Yeah. But the last thing I want to say, there was some well, two things actually. There was some discoloration on Tanaka's neck that caught my eye, which could be interesting. The other thing...
I think Tanaka's actually blind, too. Because he just wears sunglasses everywhere.
Very possible. Maybe that's what the hamster's for. It's a seeing eye hamster.
Yes.
A seeing eye hamster, brilliant. Let's go.
And the other thing was some of the onlookers to the old woman's corpse mentioned that something about Indo's ritual. I didn't realize until right after that, when I was starting to write my summary for the episode, that Hikaru's last name is Indo.
Yeah, that is curious.
Curious
I wonder
and
if anything will come of
concerning.
that.
Curious and concerning. But yes, I think we can now move on to another pretty big show of the season, which is Takopi's Original Sin.
It's a number. On a scale from 1 to 10, how traumatizing was this?
About a 9, maybe 9.5.
Oh, goody.
Sounds about right. I'm
Maybe
glad I
a little
gave
bit
this
less,
a pass.
maybe a little bit less because I saw it coming, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this show is about a little alien named Takopi who just comes upon this small town and meets this very depressed girl who clearly has a lot going on. He likes to pull out funny little gadgets to try to make her smile, and he seems genuinely well-meaning and everything. But as time goes on, the girl's name is Shizuka. Shizuka seems to be getting more and more depressed. She starts showing up with bruises on her and everything. One day she just shows up with a dog collar, and it's established earlier that the dog she has, that she loves so much, is kind of the only thing in her life that makes her happy. And it's not really explained what happened, but you could pretty much decipher the rest from there. And then she goes home, and Takopi starts getting a bit concerned, and then yeah, you can fill in the blank from there.
Yeah.
But luckily, one of Takopi's little gadgets is a camera that allows him to rewind time to whenever the picture was taken. So he takes advantage of this to go back in time and help out Shizuka at school, however he can, and try to see what put her in that position in the first place. And then, as time goes on, he suddenly starts learning about the dark side of humanity, and tries to help Shizuka and her bully Marina get along. Of course, Marina isn't having any of that because Marina's father is apparently having an affair with Shizuka's mother, and
goody.
And Marina's mother is not taking it very well, and she's taking it out on Marina. And it's not really explicit what she's doing, but it is implied to be very, very messed up. So
how many fucking content warnings does this show have?
Let's see. 4 or 5, maybe more.
4 or 5 very strong ones.
This is episode 1. I can't stress that enough. This is just episode 1. I haven't seen episode 2 yet.
Oh, you're going to watch more of it?
I am, because it is genuinely a good show, but it is not for the faint of heart. You need to be in the right mind space to watch this show.
So you're saying this mama's ready for trauma?
Yes. It's a very dark show, but the ultimate intent of it is to be hopeful and happier on the side of things. So but you're gonna have to drag yourself through the mud a little bit to get there.
It does seem a lot bleaker than is typical for what I would call hope punk.
Yeah.
Ruby is a hope punk series, I would say. It seems like about 5 shades darker than that.
Yeah, it's very dark, but you can see the light somewhere. It's there. You just have to look for it. But yeah, I am going to watch more. I've only seen the 1 episode so far because it's a rough show. It's also only going to be 6 episodes, interestingly enough. So
I have heard that the episodes are extra long, though.
Yeah, the first one at least was like 35 minutes. So.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's a good show, but definitely make sure you're mentally prepared for some heavy stuff if you're actually gonna watch it.
I do not think I am mentally prepared to watch this show at all.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna bother going through the effort.
That's fair.
I read Family Sins from the same author, and that sort of like
I've heard of that.
It's not. I don't think it's as dark as Takopi, but like I just got the vibe that this author's writing is not for me. It's not aimed at me.
From all indications, Takopi seems like it's pretty fucking dark and bleak, but does have like some hope to it. I don't know about the series that you've read, Mill.
No, from what I know about that series, I think that's the same case. It's just something I have to stress enough. It's like, this isn't a series that's all about doom and gloom and life is terrible and all that. It's that life fucking sucks, but there is hope there, or something along those lines. Again, I've only seen episode 1, but that's the vibe I'm getting from what I know about this show. So.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's move on to something a little bit cheerier with There's No Freaking Way I'll Be Your Lover Unless...
Yeah, a little bit cheerier.
Honestly, like, the opening scene of this series is just so fucking full of energy and verve. Fucking loved it.
Yeah. No, this is the kind of Yuri I want distilled and injected into my veins.
Yeah, no, it's great. Like, my one quibble with this series is that Maya's a bit pushy as a main love interest.
Yeah.
But other than that, I fucking love the series. It's very fun and energetic, and the protagonist just has just the right energy as, like, an introvert trying to be an extrovert and having a very bad time with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How much I enjoy the show is definitely going to be... is definitely going to depend on how far my pushes.
From what I've heard of the series overall, it does go into I think poly territory at some point.
That doesn't shock me.
Opening.
That doesn't shock me from how they were interacting as a group.
Yeah. I'm not sure how big the polycule gets. All I know is that it does go into poly territory at some point. I don't know if it's going to get to that point in the anime, though.
It wouldn't shock me if the other 4 were already in a polycule and it was like, okay, so we gotta bring Renako in somehow. Who should sort of make the first approach? Mai? Let's go with Mai. Then we can work on the others.
I don't know if that's the case.
That'd be very funny.
But yeah, I mean, like, the only one for sure outside of Mai that seems to have, like, some degree of interest in Renako so far is Ajisai, from what I can tell. And so far it's only like a hint.
Mm-hmm.
But still, I do like it. I do like the Poly Yuri vibes so far. And Renako is a delightful disaster of a person. Even if she's not like full tilt disaster lesbian like a certain other Yuri protagonist this season.
Oh, you.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got 2 solid Yuri anime this season. I'm happy with that.
No, I'm very much enjoying the show. This is also kind of junk food, but it's junk food with heart, and I appreciate that.
It's fun junk food. We're going to be getting another Yuri series next season that's going to be a lot darker than this.
Yeah.
The only thing about this show that I dislike is the fact that I have to remember to definitely watch and nothing else, the episode before it gets taken fucking down by Remao.
Yeah, but hey, at least it keeps you on top of it.
Yep. Also, Remao, fix your fucking shit.
Yeah.
Stop doing dumb bullshit.
Yeah, it's pretty annoying. I mean, this will probably end up on Amazon after it finishes, so...
I fucking hope so. It'd be a shame if they just disappear the series from the internet after airing it.
Yeah. But
also, it'd be really fucking stupid to do that, but yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty dumb, but, you know, it being on YouTube is nice, you know, it's accessible to everyone, so...
Mm-hmm. It does have...
There.
That it does make it... This and Nube are the most accessible shows outside of the fucker with Nube's second episode.
Mm-hmm. There's a non-zero chance it could also end up on Tubi.
Tubi is also a free platform, I'm pretty sure.
Because I know
Tubi is free.
I know some Remao shows have ended up on there. I don't know if all of them have.
Speaking of Tubi, they also have Columbo, which I need to get around to watching at some point. This isn't anime related, I'm just talking about Columbo because I want to watch it.
I've been watching Transformers, which is kind of anime related.
I mean, Armada is definitely anime, basically.
Oh yeah, but I mean, even the original one has Japanese production on it a little bit, so...
True. Yeah, anyways, back to this show, which, you know, I'm just gonna use Watanabe, the Japanese Japanese
I was gonna
abbreviation.
say, just call it Watanabe.
The full name is a bit of a mouthful.
It is.
It's not as bad as some other light novel titles, but still.
Mm-hmm.
There aren't very many handy abbreviations in English for the title. That is my one minor nitpick with the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, Watanabe is a fun time.
Yeah, I like it a lot. Give me more, please.
Inject this shit into my veins, please.
Exactly.
I don't have an addiction. I don't have a problem. Anywho.
Yeah, so, I mean, just to sum it up, I enjoyed it, but it will very much depend on how hard my push is and how seriously it's treated if my oversteps boundaries. Because that's the thing, you know, Bloom had Toko kiss you non-consensually, but Toko, like, pretty much the next day apologized, going, no, that was wrong with me, I shouldn't have done that, I'm sorry. So, you know, as long as we get a recognition of that this is bad, then, you know, I can...
So you're thinking, like, if my oversteps, she should at least show, like, penance for it, basically.
Remorse, apologize for it, you know, not do it again.
Yeah. No, I can agree with that.
That's the other thing, you know, I obviously can't think of any examples off the top of my head because my memory is, a sieve. But in some ways, in other ways, it's a fucking steel trap. It's really annoying. But
Same.
there are absolutely some shows where somebody will, overstep a boundary, apologize, and then do it again. And it's like, well, what was the point of fucking apologizing, you dumbass, if you're just gonna fucking do it again and show that you've not actually recognized what you did was fucking wrong?
I mean, what's worse is when the boundary pushing is treated as, like, romantic and not at all something to be ashamed of.
Yeah.
Like, way too many shoujo are guilty of that.
Yeah.
And shonen, for that matter, but...
Yeah.
There is actually one series that we'll be talking about later that is also guilty of that. Look forward to talking about that shit show.
Wonderful. But we should probably move on at this stage. There we go. Wrong thing. There we go. So let us move on to, I believe, our last sequel on the list.
Yep.
Let's move on to Toilet-Bound Hanako-kun Season 2, Part 2. Well,
very interesting start to the arc so far.
This wasted no time.
Yeah, no, just right into the fucking deep end.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like we should have seen this coming, that we would go straight into Grim Reaper stuff once Nene knew about her lifespan issue.
Yeah,
I admittedly didn't see the Grim Reaper deciding I'm just gonna fucking kidnap Aoi for some reason.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, very good, very interesting introduction to the sixth mystery.
Yeah.
Who is the one we know the least about at this stage.
Mm-hmm. Well, because Nene semi-cleverly saw the writing on the wall and fucking ran away from Aoi trying to tell the tale.
Mm-hmm.
Because every time Aoi does this, it comes true. And Nene wanted none of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, Nene knew to get the fuck out of Dodge, and, good on her, honestly.
Yeah. We also had fucking, Teru, like, absolutely screwing male Aoi over.
Yes. That was very fun. Poor Akane was worried he was going to get MTR'd.
I prefer calling him male Aoi because it makes me laugh.
That's fair. But yes, Teru made him worried about something that he really didn't need to be worried about, fortunately.
Yeah, I mean, I remember they interacted for one segment during the after school, and it definitely didn't seem like Aoi was that interested in him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it just goes to show how much Teru delights in fucking over male Aoi.
Yeah.
Even if you'd never, like, truly go over the line with it.
Mm-hmm. The Mokke are still bloodthirsty, though.
The Mokke are hilarious. I fucking love how unhinged they are.
No, I adore the Mokke. I absolutely adore them. Also, interestingly, Hanako showed his jealousy towards Nene kissing someone else more openly than usual, I would say.
Mm-hmm. I think the events of the past couple arcs have just made Hanako more aware of his feelings and more willing to act on them. Even if he's not willing to take that final step of actually, saying them out in the open.
Mm.
That is a cat that cannot be put back into the bag.
No. I mean, same with Nene's lifespan issues, though. She tried to basically go, this issue is for future Nene to worry about. Unfortunately, she's an overthinking mess, so it didn't work.
Mm-hmm.
The other interesting thing is, I believe based on the OP, it looked like we might be getting some insights into Hanako's past.
That should be interesting.
Yeah. But yeah, no, really good first episode. Still fucking adore Hanako-kun.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really good show.
Indeed.
But
let's move on to
well, our next premiere, which is the show on, I think, the most fucking streaming services this year. I was meant to say this season, but probably this year as well. Tougen Anki.
I haven't bothered with this one yet. How is it?
It's pretty generic, at least based off the premiere.
Oof.
So this takes place in a world where Oni are a thing, and y'all know the story of Momotaro, right?
Yeah.
I know the broad strokes of it.
Yeah. So basically, there's this organization of Momotaro's descendants that just go around just killing Oni.
As one
and
does.
Our protagonist is a half human, half Oni boy who was taken in by a former member of that of the Momotaro organization. Of course, one of the Momotaro guys tracks him down and starts attacking them. His guardian ends up dying, and he awakens to his Oni powers. He has cool blood guns. I don't know how else to describe it, but yeah, pretty neat. He beats them down. The Guardian ends up dying, and he gets recruited into some sort of Oni organization or whatever. But yeah, it's all pretty generic. The animation's not that great. Uses a lot of not great looking CGI. And the Momotaro guys, like their main like power thing involves like this weird like black dust type things that can take different shapes. I guess it's kind of not really explained at all, but it doesn't look that great.
Well, the studio has a pedigree of the highest caliber. It's a studio that did Haikara.
That fucking series is going to haunt our conversations for years.
Absolutely. I'm never forgetting it.
It's hard to forget. For all its flaws, it's hard to forget.
Yeah. In terms of the director, oh boy. So obviously director for this directed episodes 3 and 10 of Kengan Ashura Season 2 in 2023. Did second key animation for episode 10 of My Hero Season 3 in 2018. Second key animation for episode 1 of Just Because in 2017. Second key animation for the OP in Gamers. And then there's another 5-year gap to 2012 to Aikatsu and some Fate stuff.
Yeah, they're on a lot of Type Moon stuff for some reason.
And I don't think this guy is going to have the excuse of working on Tokusatsu stuff.
Wait. Yeah, okay, this is their directorial debut.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was overall it was pretty generic. Nothing too interesting. Like this is very Blue Exorcist, and I'd rather just watch or read Blue Exorcist. I'm willing to bet the manga for this is better, but hard to say for sure. But yeah, I'd rather just rewatch Haikara.
Damn, that's damning.
Hey, say what you will about Haikara. Haikara's first episode is definitely leaps and bounds better than this first episode, at least.
Fair.
Haikara did have a pretty good first episode. For all its flaws.
I very much enjoyed Haikara's first episode. I didn't really enjoy this first episode, so I will not be watching more of it.
Most unfortunate. Oh well. Into the bin.
Yep.
Alright, let's move on to our next premiere.
I have words.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. Let's move on to Turkey. Time to Strike.
Right.
This premiere was a really nice, like, speed run of sports anime. I'm not sure where they're gonna go next, of course, but you know, wait, what's that portal? What's happening with this portal? Oh God, what? This is a fucking isekai. Goddamn, well, not an isekai, but time travel. But yeah,
it's time travel. It's fucking time travel.
Okay, all right. So
fuck you guys.
Question.
Fuck you guys. I was actually looking forward to a proper bowling anime. You turn it into this.
Okay, question for you guys. Do you know how many bowling anime there are?
One.
I'm going to guess somewhere between 0 and 2.
Alright, so according to the bowling tag on AniList, there is there is no dedicated bowling anime. I mean, there is this, but it's not a dedicated bowling anime, so it doesn't count.
So I was correct. It was
I just wanted a bowling anime. I just wanted a normal bowling anime. I didn't ask for a damn time travel isekai.
Yeah.
It's like I am normally fine when a show likes to pull the rug on you and do something kind of crazy, but when this is what seems to be the first proper bowling anime ever, and then you pull that shit, I'm not that into that, especially since like bowling is kind of my favorite sport. I come from a bowling family. My grandfather was a pro. My uncle and his wife they're on a bowling team. My fondest memories with my father were us bowling on the weekends. I had a SpongeBob bowling ball. Like,
oh damn.
Yeah, I'm pretty decently attached to bowling, so seeing an actual bowling anime got me fairly excited. And then you pull this, which honestly, to be fair, I didn't hate it. I don't hate this show, but I'm upset.
I don't hate it, but I have issues with it for sure. Like, I don't think the character work has been good, or even mediocre.
They kind of speed ran the character development. Not gonna lie.
It's not even that. It's just that like Nozomi in particular is just outright unlikable.
He's kind of just a hostile person.
I'm sure we'll find out why she's the way she is as we go on.
I'm willing to give this one a few episodes just to see where the fuck it's going. But, like, that's like a hell of a rug pull, and, like, not every show is able to pull that kind of thing off to begin with. Let alone, like, after, like, spending the majority of the first episode, like, on, like, sports drama.
I mean, here's the thing. Because of how fast they sped run through the sports stuff, it was... Admittedly, I knew the twist was coming, but I feel like I still, even without knowing that it was coming, I still would have been looking at this going, this is really weird. What's going to happen at the end of this? Because it's not going to be sports related.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't do it very well at all. Like, look, if you're going to do this, you have to actually fully commit, and this did not seem actually willing to fully commit. I also wonder if it should have been 2 episodes of, like, proper bowling stuff.
Maybe, but at the same time, like, postponing the twist to, like, the end of episode 2 would have been a bit of a stretch. Like, the latest I've seen a twist like that upends the premise is, like, the very beginning of the second episode with, Decadence.
Was Decadence the start of episode 2? I swore it was the start of episode 3.
No, start of episode 2.
Not that this is not me doubting you, but I am gonna check.
I do remember it being...
Episode 2 or episode 3.
It was episode 2 that the twist happened. I'm pretty sure it was the start of episode 2. Like, I don't remember exactly, like, the details of it.
Okay, you're right. It was episode 2. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. Yeah, like postponing this twist to like this end of episode 2, like they might have paced it out and thought like the episode 1 is where they have to do the rug pull. But it's
Then
a
they
bit
should have
weird.
done a fucking hour-long premiere.
Oh my god! Mill actually advocating for an extra long premiere?
Yeah, that's
What
kind of crazy.
timeline is this?
Are you good, dude?
I'm kidding. No show needs an hour-long premiere.
Some shows do, but
I
some
refuse. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I've never seen seen a good one.
No, you're
where it
wrong.
worked.
No, I'm sorry, you're wrong. There are shows that absolutely justify it. It's just very few.
It's not as common as the industry would like it to be, based on the number of double-length premieres that there have been.
Yeah.
There are shows I've watched where legitimately I've thought this could probably have done with a fucking double-length premiere and haven't gotten them. But yeah, no, whatever. This is irrelevant.
What is relevant is that this show executes the rug pull, and it will depend very much on the execution of like the subsequent 2 or 3 episodes to determine if it was worthwhile.
Yeah.
I did enjoy episode 2 well enough.
Episode 2 was pretty decent, and it does kind of at least tie the bowling back into the time travel a little bit.
Yeah.
I do like how they fucking took down those 2 fuckos.
Yes, that was great.
Though I question how Mai's ball fucking bounced up so high to bash one of the guys in the nose.
That is a bit weird, yes.
Yeah,
I don't
how that
understand the
happens.
physics. The physics are questionable.
Also, Suguri, guy or girl?
Yes.
Also, what are the fucking odds they'd find the one fucking girl who bowls in Sengoku times?
Astronomical, but the premise of the show probably wouldn't work without it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the implications that she's somehow related to Mai, so.
I mean,
Yes.
the OP definitely seemed to be implying that there was going to be connections. Each modern girl was going to get a partner from the Sengoku times.
Yeah.
I forget who's partnered with the samurai again.
I don't remember that one. I know Natsumi.
Sayuri.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Because they both
Natsumi,
have green hair.
Natsumi with Nanase. Sumamo with Mai. Akebi with, I believe, Rina. So Ansu with Nozomi and Suguri with Sayuri.
God, I don't remember the names of all these characters.
I'm looking at the cast list.
Yeah, same.
There.
Look, I was just genuinely really interested to see why Mai kept doing fucking 7/10 splits. Okay?
I just wanted a bowling anime. Why can't I just have a nice thing, okay?
Nmbr, will you how would you react if they spend up to, let's say, episode 9 in the past, then come back to the present, and the last 3 episodes are them using the skills and development they've gotten from the past to win a bowling tournament?
That'd be pretty cool, but I guess it depends on how well it's executed.
Or they have to fucking battle like a Sengoku warlord at bowling.
Sure. Why not?
Like someone tries to invade that fucking village and it's just like, we'll bowl for it.
What kind of drives me crazy is that it's the goddamn logo. The logo for this show.
Yeah.
It's called Turkey, and it has the pin and the ball and everything.
Yeah.
It's like,
We're this close to greatness.
Mhm.
Who knows? Maybe this will be like the best anime ever. I don't know, but I just wanted a bowling anime. That's all I want. That's all I want. And now I want it even more now because I was robbed. It doesn't matter how good this show ends up being. It's not a bowling anime.
I'm gonna be honest.
It's just a show with bowling in it.
I believe the studio Bakken Record has done... Okay, they've done 2 originals so far. One of them was an ONA that I've never even heard of called Exception. The other one I do know about, and it was not good. It was Joran, the Princess of Snow and Blood.
God damn it!
Oh yeah, that's a show everyone liked.
Yeah.
I remember it being a halfway decent show that just really fucked up the ending.
No, I'm fairly sure it was a mess well before the ending.
Oh yeah, no, I'm thinking of a different one. Yeah, no, it was really messy. The ending was just the shit topper to the mess.
Yeah. What's gonna frustrate you even more, Nmbr, is that they also did Ippon again, so they can clearly do a good sports anime, and they've chosen not to.
Also, apparently this director has some history at Gohans.
Oh no! Oh no!
They directed Momentary Lily, which is their most recent original.
They were chief director.
I will say, like, as fun as it is to rant on this, we do have a lot of shows left to do, and I do have that soft out.
We don't have that many. We have like half a dozen, but I just want to check one last thing, which is scriptwriter. It is the first thing on their fucking Mal thing. Oh god.
Oh no.
That's a good sign.
Oh no.
Quick Google.
Oh, no.
Quick Google. Seems she has done quite a lot of like fucking whatchamacallits, TV shows in Japan.
Okay.
At least that's something.
Yeah.
Yeah, this director's done a lot of garbage. Oh, and they did direct Yoran. Oh, great.
They did direct Yoran, yeah.
For God's sake. Let's move on now. I want to maintain some hope for this show.
Well, you're gonna have a lot less hope for the next show.
Oh boy, yeah. Let's move on to something. At least Turkey had some promise. This never had promise to begin with. It is Ugly Mug Epic Fighter.
I legit did not like this series. I am very lenient on series, as you all know. Like, even disregarding like the whole thing of like the dude just debuffing the fuck out of himself and winding up getting really good stats as a result. Like, some of the debuffs he adds are just fucking insane, for one. And for two, like, I know they're, like, driven by shit self-esteem. Like, straight up, like, I don't know if it's, like, just straight up, like, Volcel shit or whatever, but, like, he's just, like, fucking makes himself absolutely fucking hideous, and the hideousness manifests as a somewhat unattractive face and him being morbidly obese. And, like, way to just, like, straight up say, being overweight makes you ugly, for one thing, and for two, just, like, why you gotta premise the series on this in the first place?
There's also false harassment stuff as well.
I was going to get into that, yes.
Okay, sorry.
Like, his downward spiral is kickstarted by a woman falsely accusing him of groping her on a train, and it turns out she's secretly a serial false reporter who does it for money, which is, you know, not how this happens in real life at all, and also just one of many instances in recent anime, far too many instances, because it's more than zero, of just like the false accusation being used as a catalyst for a male character's arc, let's say, generously. It's stupid fucking bullshit, and like, there could have been some commentary in the show about how beauty standards affect men as well, because like the protagonist starts the series off as not good looking, but still proud of what he can do with his abilities in his mundane life to make other people happy. But like then it just spirals into like dumb bullshit about how I hate myself now because of this false harassment thing that is, unlikely to ever happen in real life, and yada yada. I'm going to just make myself miserable in my next life as well because fuck everything, I guess. This is a very just unpleasant series at the start, and I don't know if there's really anything that can really justify continuing on with it.
Sounds unlikely.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I fucking dropped this right from episode 1. I don't think there's any real reason to watch it past episode 1, if you even touch it to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
It's ugly on the inside and on the outside, unfortunately.
Want to move on to another show that you have some things to say about? I mean, 3 out of the next... This one, the next one, and then the one... 2...
Of the 4 shows, including this one, 3 of them are ones I had to watch, and all of them are bad.
Yep. Don't worry, at least you get to end on a good
the
one.
ones I had to watch.
Yeah. You get to end on a good one. But, let's move on then to... Watari-kun's is about to collapse.
You use the duck sound, huh?
Yeah.
Cute.
So remember that thing I was talking about earlier about the whole harassment thing?
Yeah.
Vaguely.
Basically, the whole thing is the protagonist is, the kind of guy who sticks to himself. Just his parents are gone, so he has to spend time taking care of his younger sister. He doesn't have much of a social life because of it, yada yada, so on and so forth. And then a girl from his past shows up, a childhood friend, let's say, who kind of fucked him up a bit in their when they were children. And it turns out she is quite the psychotic pixie dream girl, because she just fucking makes him his life miserable again, including sexual harassment and forcibly kissing him.
Yeah.
Just like, and this is played off as mostly comedic. So yeah, fuck this series. Oh yeah, she also just straight up grabs another girl's boobs at one point.
Equal opportunity sexual harassment.
Yeah, no, she's quite the gem. Fucking hate this one. Look, there were a lot of good premieres this season. This one was one of the worst ones I've watched.
Absolutely fair.
That somehow doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Let's move on to one that's actually kind of halfway decent.
Alright, let's move on to... The Water Magician.
I don't remember whose list this was on.
This is mine.
Numbers.
Yeah.
It's
alright.
Some dude died in his hospital bed and gets reincarnated to a fantasy world with water powers, and the entire first episode is him learning how to use them and living a slow life with them and using them to survive in different ways. That's pretty much it.
Yeah,
I can definitely appreciate what at least this first episode's going for with its tone, and it's just taking it slow, and like him discovering like the different ways he can use his water. I'm like, that's neat. I can appreciate that, but
you know what was nice? A single fucking stat screen in sight.
Exactly. No video game bullshit. Huh. Although it is revealed at the end of the episode that he was accidentally given like eternal youth. So that's.
I was gonna ask. He's apparently immortal.
Well,
It's
eternally
not
youthful.
looked upon.
So
Yeah. Like, it's
So,
not terrible. Honestly, like, I feel like it's pretty chill for the most part.
no,
I'm
it's-
willing to give it 3 episodes, personally.
I'm not, but that's because I'm too busy for that.
Completely fair.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Production values are okay. Again, I can appreciate what the show's going for, and I like all the different ways you can use his water. But
Also, it does feel like the protagonist having one element and just, using it,
yeah,
rather than trying to bullshit excuses for them to expand their power set at the very beginning.
yeah, not a particularly bad show, but not one I'm interested in watching more of.
I mean, hey, the fucking director has a pretty good track record. Did work on Delicious in Dungeon, Mob Psycho Season 3, Dress Up Darling, Dinozinon, Decadence, Premiere, Carol and Tuesday,
Goddamn.
Gridman, Bunny Girl Senpai.
I've never heard of any of those shows. What are you talking about? I'm kidding. No, that's a pretty good track record. Also, it should look good, but the water in the show looks very good. It was good looking water. Because he pulled out a water orb like right early on in the episode. I'm like, that looks very good. That is good looking water.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was very nice looking water.
Yeah.
Which, unfortunately, is a lot less common in anime than it should be nowadays.
Yeah. Come on, just get Nintendo to make you some water. It's fine.
Slightly off-topic number. Is what you're busy with just grinding a new Uma Musume?
No. Although that is something that is taking up my time. Right now, I'm busy with Donkey Kong.
Ah.
And then I'm back to Uma Musume. And I'm also reading Fate on the side, so yeah.
Yeah, that is quite the load of work.
And I'm also trying to play Metal Gear, so
Damn, number.
I got my hands full.
I do have Uma Musume downloaded on my computer. I just haven't started it up yet.
One day you'll bite that bullet.
One day, yes. But not this day. Jack, you've got another one to talk about.
No.
Up next. Welcome to the Outcasts restaurant. Jack,
Hey, see that?
I'm sorry that you got both Pit of Shame shows.
Yeah. I thought this one was gonna be cute from the premise and the key visual too, but no. They had to go and fuck it up with slavery.
What happened?
Slavery.
What?
Yeah, you see that cute little girl with the pink hair? She's a
Yeah.
slave that the protagonist bought off the auction block.
What? Oh god.
Allegedly, he says that she's free after he buys her, but like, at the same time, like, there's no way in hell that's actually going to happen in the show. Yeah. Also, it does the whole generic thing of cartoonishly asshole-ish dude kicks the protagonist out of the hero party because dumb reasons. It's a lot less well executed than the S-rank adventurer one.
Stop doing this.
Also, the one character who defends him is dressed in like just dumbass boob armor that for some reason it's just like it doesn't even make sense from like how it's designed. I don't know why it's designed like that. It's really dumb.
Because horny.
Yes, because horny, but it's not even like it doesn't even make sense from how it's designed. I don't know how to explain it. I don't have a visual of it. Regardless, like there was like potential in this premise, which is the worst thing. Like it's just like a dude just like, okay, I'm not doing adventuring anymore. I guess I'm just gonna follow my dreams and open up a restaurant. And the food looks good too, which also, god damn it, Japan. Why must you make food that looks so delicious in anime? But yeah, like, it could have just been a fun, wholesome show, but no, they had to fucking fuck it up with slavery. And just, like, poorly executing on the premise, too. I'm so fucking annoyed with this one.
Well, let's move on to our penultimate premiere, which is... With Vengeance, sincerely, your broken saintess. Didn't get licensed.
Probably for the best, based off what we saw from the trailers.
Yeah, I'm fairly sure the PVs were barely moving images.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
great.
I think it was like a motion comic, basically.
Good old Way of the House Husband.
Yeah.
I think it was worse, actually.
Oh, that's... Wow. Okay.
I mean, neither studio... Well, there seems to be... the studios have worked on the same shows, and none of them are particularly encouraging or notable. There are a couple of kids
It
shows,
doesn't shock me.
then other shows that I just don't recognize. You don't fucking know. It's got a 5.57 on Mal, which isn't great. It's also 6
Never a good
episodes.
We had a lot of short shows this season for some reason.
Yeah. Weird.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, let's...
I think that makes it 5 or so that are less than 10 episodes.
Yeah. Let's talk about an actually good show to finish things off with...
Yay!
With You and the Rain.
This was delightful.
This gave me such strong Kinoko Inu vibes in a really good way.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking adore that definitely dog.
Yeah, definitely not a Tanuki, totally a dog.
I kind of
signs.
I absolutely adore that Fuji just took him at his word that he's a dog. No matter how undog-like he is, meanwhile everyone else is watching him just going, that's clearly not a dog.
They're being slowly gaslit by her and the definitely a dog into acting like he's a dog.
But he's a very polite gentleman. He broke his own box down.
Yes, that was adorable.
And then the fucking vet as well, just like multiple instances where he just stared at the fucking Tanuki, just like, should I say anything? Nah, it's fine. It'll work itself out. And then the sign at the end, love you, but I'm never coming back.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he will most likely be back.
Yeah. No, this was chill. This was very fun.
Even had a nice bath scene that had good vibes and no real fan service.
Yeah, pretty much. I would say no fan service at all.
Yeah, very well neutrally presented.
Yeah. Honestly, there was more fan service for the fucking Tanuki than there was Fuji.
Mm-hmm. Which, again, refreshing.
Yeah. I am sort of wondering how Fuji was doing mentally before she found the Tanuki.
Yeah, I do wonder if the show's going to explore that at all. It doesn't really have to, per se, but I am curious.
Look, I was just a little worried that she handed the umbrella to the old woman, saying that she wouldn't need it anymore, which, yeah, it just worries me, okay? It just worries me.
It does worry me as well, but fortunately, she has a very strong, faithful companion who is giving her positive vibes, and we won't have to worry about that anymore.
Again, it's very similar to Kanoko Ino.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, this is just very enjoyable. I'm glad I ended my premieres on this one.
Mm-hmm. It's a very nice show.
And I'm very much looking forward to more of it. Also, yeah,
same.
that's right. When she tried to call her brother to ask for advice, called her dad first, and then just straight up hung up on him.
Yeah.
While it was mid-flow.
So funny.
Yeah, no, this is a really good premiere. I would advise you watch this one, Nmbr.
I added it to the list, so.
Yeah. With that, we should probably run down recommendations and wrap up.
Yeah, that's the end of the discussion portion, at least. Let me just have a look. My list. Where is it? There. My recommendations would probably be Night of the Living Cats, Summer Hikaru Died, and With You in the Rain.
I would probably recommend The Summer Hikaru Died, Gachiakuta, City of the Animation, Secrets of the Silent Witch, and then tentatively, There's No Freaking Way I'll Be Your Lover, Clevatess, and Bad Girl, and With You in the Rain.
I'll just pick 3. Secrets of the Silent Witch, Watari, and Summer Hikaru Died. And Takapi's Original Sin with a big asterisk.
Big caveat, yeah.
Yeah.
A multiple trigger warning sized asterisk.
Yep, exactly.
I mean, I don't think we necessarily need to discuss it at any length, but dishonorable mentions.
Yeah. Let's go through those real quick. Mill, let's take it from the top.
I mean,
alphabetically.
Yeah, let's let me just get the fucking full list back up. Let's see. Cultural exchange with the Game Center girl.
Detectives these days are crazy.
I mean, I'm not sure if it's quite on the level of the others, but Kamitsubaki City Under Protection just really fucked with me.
Mm-hmm.
Necronomico's initial subs.
Fortunately, those have been fixed.
And then I think we're good until we hit that real bad run right at the end of Ugly Mug, Watari-kun, and Welcome to Outcast Restaurant.
Yeah, most of the rest are either to your taste, to individual tastes, or like genuinely good. So, but yes,
or just mostly just mediocre, like nothing offensive about them.
Yeah, nothing super offensive, just kind of like eh. But yeah, that is everything for this stream.
Thank you everybody for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Hopefully we've given you, if you haven't started the season yet, hopefully we've given you some ideas on what to watch. Please do give us a follow here on Twitch and all that YouTube stuff.
Like, subscribe, comment down below. Please press that bell icon,
Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays as always. And hopefully we'll see you on Tuesday. Good night.
Later.
Bye-bye.